Scary ass people. Motherfuckers can't even do shit right in boxing. Man, these fighters are scary. Straight up. Tired of being nice about this shit. About boxers and YouTubers. Oh man, fuck that shit. Motherfuckers is scary. It's that simple. It's that freaking simple. Motherfuckers is scary. Danny Garcia, Errol Spence, all them cats, they scary. All of them. I'm sitting here watching, shout out D Jeff, man. I'm watching D Jeff right now. Kind of froze on me a little bit. Oh, there you go. Watching D Jeff right now. What's up, Chance Smoke? I'm sitting here watching this, man. And I'm watching D Jeff, and I understand what they're saying, man. It's not about them. It's not about them. I'm just peeping game, checking play, bro. Fighters is scary. They scared. We're just gonna call it a spade, call this shit down the middle. These fighters of today, they scary. Danny Garcia don't want to fight Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence don't want to fight Terrence Crawford. Keith Thurman don't want to fight Terrence Crawford. Don't none of these dudes want to fight Terrence Crawford, but where Terrence Crawford talking about moving up to 160 or getting the belt at 54. Don't make no damn sense. It don't make no damn sense. Yeah, I seen that shit. Floyd on there. I ain't worried about that. Floyd earned that shit. Floyd earned that shit. I ain't here to talk about that nigga money. It's Floyd fault that the generation is the way it is now. Because of that shit, everybody want to be the next motherfucking Floyd Mayweather. You ain't gonna be the next fucking Floyd because you ain't putting in as much work as Floyd. You ain't even did as much work in the sport of boxing as Floyd. You ain't even put in the years and the effort and going through the pretty boy Floyd phase and actually fighting top caliber opponents. You sitting there telling somebody who's a world champion that he ain't fought nobody. Porter don't even want to fight Terrence Crawford. Either one of them want to fight. Let's be clear. Let's send a link, man. I'm not having it today, man. I'm tired of y'all saying, well, Terrence Crawford said he don't want to fight Sean Porter. Sean Porter said he don't want to fight Terrence Crawford too. Neither one of them want to fight. Why is that a big deal to y'all? Why is that such a mind-blowing thing for y'all? Why do y'all need to see that fight happen for Terrence Crawford to be a proven welterweight? Why do you need to see him fight somebody without a belt? If that's the case, why was his first fight at welterweight for a world title? It looks like Jeff Horn got more balls than you PBC motherfuckers. It looks like Jeff Horn got more heart than y'all. Because Jeff Horn could have played that. Jeff Horn had to take that fight. He just beat Manny Pacquiao. If he really knew the politics, I promise you he probably would have kept that shit. But at the same time, Jeff Horn got a little more heart. He got a little more honor to him. So he was willing to take the Terrence Crawford fight. Win, lose, or draw. He got that Pacquiao win on under him. You can't take that from him regardless of how it went. You can't take that Pacquiao win from Jeff Horn. You can't take that from him. Period. But all this, hey, Terrence Crawford don't want to fight Sean Porter. What? Who is Sean Porter, bro? He's the gatekeeper of the welterweights, bro. He don't have a belt. He don't. Terrence Crawford is calling out for dudes with belts that ain't trying to give no smoke. Bob Arum be lying, bro. Don't believe shit Bob Arum say. Yeah, Bob Arum don't want those type. Don't none of them do. The only promoter that's willing to put his fighter or fighters in there with top game competition is Eddie Hearn, bro. Only person. Al Heyman didn't put his fighters in there with nobody. Bob Arum is too fucking pussy to put his fighters in there with somebody. Shit, Frank Warren ain't finna put Daniel Dubois in there with nobody. Because Quad is kept, Daniel Dubois don't got the most ring IQ. I see why people saying Wilder could beat Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois don't got no ring IQ. If Wilder, for whatever reason, I'm just speculating, I'm not saying he will be able to do it, but if Wilder was able to weather the storm from Daniel Dubois for at least 5 rounds, which I doubt, he'll get him out of there. But I think once Wilder feels Daniel Dubois' power, he's going to start swinging for the fences. So that fight ain't going 5 rounds if it were to happen. What's up? Good? What's good, Crazy? Crazy Queen. It's bullshit, bro. It's bullshit. Danny Garcia, you a pussy. You scared. You just sound good, but you a pussy. You scared to fight Terence Crawford. Your daddy said it's on Fight Hype, Danny. That's what be irritating. The internet is undefeated. Shout out 2 Hands. The internet is undefeated. The shit that y'all been saying about Terence before he moved up, how Angel said if Terence Crawford move up to welterweight, y'all was gonna pay him $1 million to fight. Jay Baba. What's up, Jay Baba? What'd you say, Filippo? Check out you, Filippo. To be fair, Dubois did say he wants as many belts as possible before going for a world title. So he's going to be fighting people who aren't world class, which I think is a waste of time. It's a waste of time. How many fight? I ain't finna ask y'all. I'm going to get on motherfucking BoxRec. Get on BoxRec right now. Kick your cat ass up. Where you at? You stink. You were dropping loads last week. Oh, my God. Woo. That cat, boy. That cat ain't something else, boy. Whatever, Tiro. Whatever, Tiro. I ain't got time for that shit. I ain't in the mood for that shit right now. That shit making me mad. Cause you dudes is real. You guys are seriously with this bullshit, bro. Oh, he this, or he don't got this, or he don't got this, he don't got this, he don't got this, and he ain't doing this, he ain't got the power. He don't got this. Like, man. Whew. Whew. Gee Willikers. Gee motherfucking Willikers. Make no damn sense. Man got a nice resume, decent names, but don't nobody want to fight him. Nobody want to fight him. Nobody wants to fight him. Nobody wants to fight him. At all. I'm on this BoxRec right now. And look at this BoxRec. He has a really good resume. Really, really good. Okay. Jeff Horn was undefeated at that particular time. Let me be clear. Let me make sure I'm actually correct. Yeah. He was undefeated. He was undefeated. He just came off his first title defense off of Gary Cochran. Beat him. TKO win. Then he fights Terence and lose. He beat Anthony Moondane too. Bro, why do y'all hate? It ain't even that. It ain't even that, JR. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all something right here, right now, bro. Tell y'all something right now. Terence Crawford is more accomplished than everybody. And matter of fact, feel free. If you're gonna challenge that, come on in. Feel free. Slide on in. Terence Crawford, out of every welterweight in the boxing in the division of welterweight, aside from Manny Pacquiao, Terence Crawford is more accomplished. Everybody at light, super lightweight, or light welter, Terence Crawford is more accomplished and has done more at that weight. There's nobody at 54 that's more accomplished than Terrence Crawford. But he can't get the fight, though. But he's the more accomplished of all of them, except Manny Pacquiao. But he ain't nobody. So they could use that narrative against him, bro. So they could use it against him. Poor Bob Arum job to get Crawford the fights needs. Can even do better than Mean Machine is actually a good fighter, Carol. I'm so sick of you LGBC and you fucking haters. It's ridiculous, bro. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. Mean Machine is a great fighter, bro. Great fighter. Great fighter. Match him up against Sean Porter and accomplishments. Match them up. Accomplishments-wise. As boxers, they're pretty accomplished. Mean Machine has done a lot in the sport of boxing, bro. A lot. 2-time Olympian. That's enough to be said right there. 2-time Olympian. It's a hell of a guy. That's a hell of a guy right there. And also, Mean Machine is a top 10 fighter in the WBO. He's mandatory in the WBO. You don't get there by chance, you know. He was mandatory. And on top of that, out of all welterweights, he's top 20. He's number 14 in the world. Next, Terrell. You can't be Green being the number 14 welterweight in the fucking planet. He was number 14. Out of all the welterweights, he was 14 in the world. He was the mandatory in WBO for Terrence. You don't get there being Green. Fuck out of here, Terrell. It's insulting. How dare you offer me $3 million to fight Terrence Crawford? How dare you? I'm not fighting for that. Right. Mm-hmm. Sure. Niggas is pussies, bro. Pussies. They fighting for money. They letting that Floyd Mayweather shit go to their head. All the shit. I do. I really do. Man. Y'all pussies. Danny, Keith, y'all pussies, bro. When it comes to that dollar, y'all become straight pussy. Y'all bitch up real fast. Real fast. Y'all niggas talk tough, but y'all ain't really about that. But you can't fight Terrence Crawford. It's to you, Danny. It's to you, Danny. I ain't ducking no smoke from nobody, Danny Garcia. Why you sit there talking that bullshit? Talking about you, $3 million is insulting, but you gonna fight Sean Porter and Keith Thurman for $2 million? Bitch ass Danny Garcia, bro. Fuck Danny Garcia. All them PBC motherfuckers be hating on Terrence Crawford. Ain't no reason for that shit, bro. Ain't no reason for that shit, bro. Floyd Mayweather sold 1.2 million pay-per-view buys fighting Robert Guerrero. He sold 1.1 million fighting fucking Andre Berto. Who the fuck is Andre Berto to Floyd Mayweather? Does Andre Berto sell out venues by himself? Does Andre Berto sell tickets by himself? Is he selling out by himself? Is Robert Guerrero as a Mexican fighter selling out by himself? Is he selling out venues? Is Carlos Baldomir selling out venues? Somebody let me know. I don't want to hear, if it don't make dollars, don't make sense. No. Terrell, that's why you need to stop listening to the LDBC motherfuckers. On some real shit. Like, this ain't the day. For real, Terrell. You need to stop listening to the fucking LDBC fuckboys. Stop listening to them. Because who ranked Green Machine top 10? I never heard. Motherfucking WBO. WBO. Fuck, man. Damn. That's who ranked him top 10. How you think he became mandatory? WBO. Fuck. What's wrong with you motherfuckers, bro? Y'all something else, boy. Y'all something else with this BS, bro. We're gonna check this right now. Since Terrell don't know no better. Terrell don't know nothing. He listening to the other side niggas. He listen to them. He don't do his homework. He let them niggas do their homework for him. He don't do his homework. I don't do his homework. No, he don't. He don't need to accept the Porter fight. Porter don't even want to fight Terrence. Niggas is crazy. Okay. Let's be clear real quick. Okay. WBO, the rankings of December 2019. Okay. Number 1 is Danny Garcia. He's number 1. Sergey Lipinets, number 2. Ooh, number 3, Virgil Ortiz. Wouldn't be surprised if Virgil Ortiz stepped up before Danny Garcia, bitch ass. Wait for it. Number 10. Who is number 10? Who is number 10? The WBO after a loss? I wonder. Shut up talking to me, bro. I don't deal in the realms of maybes and what ifs. I deal in the realm of facts, bro. When I tell you that Mean Machine is ranked number 10, or he's ranked highly in the world, he is. It's not because I want to hype up Crawford. He was number 1 before the loss. Like where Dan Garcia is right now, that's where Mean Machine was before he fought Crawford. Man, cut this bullshit out, bro. Okay, I'm going to play y'all game. Where does the WBO come from? Where did the WBO come from? What country is the WBO stationed out of? Since y'all just on this, y'all know so goddamn much. Where is the WBO stationed out of? $502, I'm going to eat your ass alive, bro. I'm going to eat you the fuck alive. Watch what the fuck you say. Don't say shit. I'm not asking nobody else, but 502 King. Where is the WBO stationed out of? Don't say nothing. I'm asking 502 King since he's so fucking goddamn smart. I ain't ask you for that. Where is the WBO stationed out of? If you can't answer the question, you will be muted. Period. Answer the question. Answer the question. Where is the WBO stationed out of? I'm waiting. 502. You doing your homework? They don't favor nobody, bruh. Mute this dude. Mute him. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I don't do narratives, bruh. This ain't the time for all that narrative bullshit. Who cares? They favor ESPN and man, I'm not hearing that. We talking boxing, bro. My eyes, I go do my research, you dumb fuck. Mean Machine is number 10 in the WBO. He's the 14th ranked fighter in boxing in the whole fucking planet. You want to sit there and try to test me? Bring your bitch ass in here then, since you got so much balls. No, don't run now, nigga. Bring your ass on up in here. Bring your ass up in here. Since you talking all this shit, I'm gonna roast your ass today, bro, with some facts. All you talking about was no one cares about. Well, only people that care about the WBC is PBC motherfuckers. If you want to go there. The only people that care about the WBC belt is PBC. I'm not trying to go there. I'm not even on that. That's for a whole nother video, whole nother stream. Hold up. My fault. Let me get it together then. Let me get it together. Let me get it together. Let's see how that do. See what that do. See what that do. No, don't. He ran off. 502 ran his ass off. I want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. No, well, only people who care about WBO is top ranking ESPN. For real. The only ones that care. What's up, Rocket? The only ones that care about the WBC motherfuckers. Fuck out of here, bro. What's up, Rock?
What's going on, Holmes?
Man,
getting turned up early, ain't you?
I'm amped, bro. I'm amped this morning. I'm so tired, bro. I get tired of this Terrence Crawford. He ain't nobody. Like they talking about Terrence like he a nobody. Like they really talking about him. I wouldn't care if even it's like the shit they say about Terrence is the same shit they should say about like Wilder or Tank Davis or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But they bashing him like they bashing Terrence Crawford. You got black people bashing Terrence Crawford. You got all these PBC cats bashing Terrence Crawford. But if anybody say anything negative about a PBC fighter, you a coon.
A lot of those people, bro. A lot of these people who be talking shit on Crawford, bro. Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Oh, okay, all right. These motherfucking earphones I got, they brand new and shit. They be fucking up sometimes. Well, I don't know. I think it's my phone. I don't think it's necessarily the earphones. But basically, like with people like that, bro. Like, there's people in the world, right? Like they're so fucking flawed, right? They'll fucking basically project their bullshit out on somebody else. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, let's say somebody steals, mm-hmm. right? Motherfucker's a fucking habitual thief. Right. You know what I mean? He's going to project that thief thing on somebody else who don't deserve it because that's what's in them. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like misery love company type shit. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So that's where a lot of that shit is coming from because Spence, their fucking god, ain't doing well. You know what I mean? Right. I mean, it's good that he's alive and shit, and he got some brand new fucking pearly whites and shit. But you know what I mean? The motherfucker just went through a controversy and shit, almost died and shit. Mm-hmm. Now he has to get back on the main line and shit. You know what I mean? And is holding shit up. You know what I mean? So a lot of that shit, bro, is just basically what I'm saying is, bro, is hate. They hate the nigga, bro. There's no reason for them to hate him. They just hate him because he's the boogeyman. Their fucking gods of PBC ain't doing shit. They ain't trying to fight him. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, but before they would even call their man a bitch or to say that their man is ducking, they're going to call the man that they are ducking a bitch and that he can't fight and he's trash. He's going to get knocked out. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I mean? It's bullshit, bro. Human Humans are crazy, bro.
It don't make no
For real, man.
sense, bro. It's like every time I get up, what's up, Two Hands? I'm gonna give you on in a second, bro. I just gotta say this real quick. But every time I get on YouTube, I always check my YouTube every morning because I don't know if it's gonna be D Jefferson gonna be live, if Black gonna be live, IBFP, IOTBA. Shout out to the whole squad. You know, I make sure I check these dudes out every moment. But this morning, I was looking at D Jeff, and I was really peeping how this is every day. From Danny Garcia to Errol Spence to Keith Thurman, they all saying the same shit. And it's not even, you know how some people say the same thing, but in a different way. They're not even doing that. They saying the same shit, the same type of way, but he ain't fought nobody. He ain't do this. He ain't do that. He ain't do this. He ain't do that. Who is Crawford beat? It's like, but it ain't nobody up there to really, it ain't like it's hella motherfuckers to fight. He fought a young Benavidez. Didn't nobody think he was going to beat Benavidez? That was a good fight. He stopped him.
He was undefeated, mind you.
And he was, I was just going to say that, he was undefeated too. He fought Jeff Horn that just beat Manny Pacquiao and defended the belt and beat him.
Hey, I would like to say this though, right? Don't mean to cut you off, right? Now, I give Crawford, of course, he get the credit for that win. But, bro, that nigga Benavidez, bro, I would like to see him with both his fucking legs, bro.
Me too.
For real.
He would be
dog, like for real. He was catching Crawford coming in. Now I'm not going to say that Crawford wouldn't have won. I think Crawford would have won, but I would like to see Benavidez with two fucking legs, bro, because that dude got skills, man. For real, bro.
Yes, he do. Yes, he do.
And that's just a shame he can't leave them damn streets alone.
Yeah.
For real.
That's that mob inning, though. You know, gotta respect that. I know what that's like. Now here you go, 502. Here you go again.
Man, it's just funny as fuck to me how all of a sudden niggas is acting like Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter don't want no smoke with one another when that has nothing to do with the situation. Like basically the whole conversation all year was Terrence Crawford applying pressure to every fighter at 147, offering them contracts and trying to fight him, and then the whole one side of the street narrative starting all of that shit. So Errol Spence crashed his car. So people just forget the fact that Terrence Crawford trying to unify all of the belts and trying to fight the so-called top dog at the division. Everybody say is Debo on the block. So completely disregard that. So now all of a sudden it's a Sean Porter, Bud Crawford thing. Like Sean Porter is going to elevate Bud Crawford's status on any level, because when he wash him, when he come charging in like a football player against every other opponent, and Bud time him and knock him out, everybody gonna say, "Oh, he just did what he's supposed to do." And and damn near Sean Porter ain't nothing but a fighter who ain't do nothing but catch losses against every opponent. Like all he do is catch L's like a weed head. Like come on, bruh. Like that nigga don't be beating nothing. Like what has Sean Porter really done?
Exactly.
Oh, no, ho. You know what I mean? Now, Sean Porter, look, the nigga, he ain't the best in the world, but I'm gonna tell you this, bro, and this is just my opinion. I think Terrence Crawford's gonna have more fucking trouble with Sean Porter than people give credit to. You know what I mean? For real. Because look,
I don't think so.
I have Crawford winning the fight, outpointing him, but I damn sure don't see him knocking Porter the fuck out.
He's stopping him easy. He's stopping
him. Nah. I bet money on that, bro.
Felix Diaz and Gamboa will pretty much fall with the same kind of style and hit, and you know what I'm saying? Like I've seen it too many times. Like he'll put them niggas down, man. Like Porter.
They're not Porter, bro. They're not Porter though.
Everybody at 147, Bud Crawford already done put him down by stoppage, and these ain't no dudes with no weak chins. Man, Sean Porter ain't gonna be no different, man. Like Bud Crawford,
nah.
Stop that man. I'm telling you.
Nah. He not. I don't see him stopping Porter. I see him winning. All right. I see him outpointing him. I'm not saying Crawford can't win. I can definitely see him win that fight. You know what I mean? But at the same time, bro, I do not think Bud hit harder than Keith. I don't think that. Not for 1 second. I don't think he hit harder than Keith. I don't.
He's stopping him like red light traffic, bro. Like
hell nah.
That style.
Hell no.
I think.
Hello.
I think Bud will win on points because Shawn Porter is a hard dude to stop.
Right. Exactly.
I do understand where Two Hands is coming from because Crawford is an accurate puncher when he's patient, and I think he's probably banking on him catching him coming in because Porter can be caught coming in. That is facts. He has been caught coming in by Adrian Broner. He was caught coming in by Errol Spence. So I think he's looking at the fact of Shawn Porter coming in a little too reckless and basically Terrence Crawford timing that and catching him coming in. And after a while, getting caught too many times, you will get put on your ass. So I can see where Terrence Crawford would and could stop him. Do I think it'll happen? No. But I see where Two Hands is coming from saying that Terrence Crawford can't stop him because he has the potential to stop him. I don't
but see, this is the don't mean to cut you off, bro. My fault. But this is the thing about Porter, right? That I think people kind of like overlook, or they're probably not really paying enough attention to, right? Porter can fucking box, man. Porter can fucking box. You know what I mean? His angles are fucking crazy, bro. See, the thing with Porter and Crawford, right? Porter's going to take something away from Crawford. I don't know what that'll be, but he's taking something away from him. I can guarantee you that. Now, I'm not saying that Porter's going to beat Crawford. He could beat Crawford. I'm not saying that it's an impossibility that he can't beat Crawford. He can beat Crawford, bro. You know, I can see him beating Crawford. But in my opinion, I have Crawford winning. But my thing is this. He's taking something away from Crawford. I don't know what exactly it'll be, but he's going to take something away. Now, add that pressure. His pressure to Crawford. Man, Shawn Porter's pressure is second to none, bro. He's coming, bro. He's coming. And if you ain't got no shit, if you ain't got no punches with no motherfucking funk on him, bro, he's not going to respect it. And even if you do put funk on him, he's still going to come. He's still going to come. He's going to put that pressure on you.
I'm going to put it like
and we got to see how Crawford react to that pressure. Because we can sit here and say, oh, man, Crawford's just going to – he's going to pick him off. He's going to do all this and all that. But we really don't know, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
For real.
No.
We really don't know.
I'm going to tell you how I know. Because when Shawn Porter had to go against Udonius Ugas fought him with that Philly shell style, sit in the pocket, counter style defense, and Shawn Porter had to switch his whole style. And Ugas put him on the ground. So if you don't think that Terrence Crawford is going to be patient, pick apart his shots, and knock that man and have him looking dizzy all night, it's not the same type of animal. Shawn Porter had to switch his whole style against Udonius Ugas and try to call it sweet boxing when really you just got beat because all of that coming forward didn't work for you. So you had to change something else and try to look a different way to the judges. I don't see how people forgetting that. Like Terrence Crawford is a completely different animal. A completely different animal.
Okay. So 502 says a win over Porter catapults Crawford's career. Like he needs Porter to basically establish himself as a welterweight, not a belt. He has to beat Shawn Porter. I don't agree with that at all. What y'all think? Y'all think he needs Shawn Porter to get the credit he deserves?
I think so. I think that'll put like a major boost on him if he beats Porter. See, Porter's like the black horse of the welterweight division, especially after what he did to Spence.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So beating Porter, bro. Mm-hmm. Well, see, this is the thing though. When he beats Porter, that's gonna keep niggas ducking them for the rest of their life. They gonna Aaron Pryor this nigga, bro. For real. They gonna Aaron Pryor this nigga, man. Everybody's gonna be talking about Spence and all these other niggas, but Aaron Pryor's gonna be he's always in the fucking background. Nobody like rarely mentions him. I think they're gonna do turns like that, bro. Even though his skills pay the bills, I think they just fucking blackballed him so much, bro. Mm-hmm. He's gonna be in that fucking Aaron Pryor category, bro.
I agree.
For real.
502 King,
you know what I mean?
Like he needs to fight Porter or some top 47 pounder, and nobody at the top wants to fight him, bro.
That shit funny as hell. This nigga Sean Porter ain't never been and ain't nothing but always gonna be that B-level fighter that they just shift around and recycle at 147 just to watch him get his ass whooped and just so y'all can try to say it's a good fight and talk the shit y'all talking right now. That nigga Sean Porter ain't beating nothing, man. What are y'all
talking about? Hey, bro, for real, bro. Like, I understand you fuck with Crawford heavy. But like you really be underestimating Porter, bro, because DT3. So you agree with him, bro?
I don't think that he'll stop Porter. I think he'll beat him on points. I don't think he'll stop him.
That's exactly what I said. So I don't even know. I really don't even know why we really arguing. You know what I mean? Because
I'm not arguing with you, bro. I'm just talking about in the general sense, period. All of a sudden, this whole narrative is Sean Porter is the thing standing in the way of Terrence Crawford being great or having honorable mention, like he shouldn't have it anyway. The topic was a unified champion, Errol Spence, and Sean Porter shouldn't even be a topic of pressure for Bud Crawford, considering he just came out of a unified fight. Maybe that man want to take a tune-up or something. I'm not even arguing with you. I'm just arguing. I'm just sitting here stating the fact that Sean Porter has been recycled all around 147, and none of those guys have came across the street and fought Terrence Crawford. So why all of a sudden is it Sean Porter is going to be the benchmark of success? Because like I said, whether anybody agrees or not, when he stops him, because that's what I think Terrence Crawford to do. He stops him. Nobody's going to give him that credit anyway. He's not a champion. So what type of honorable mention can Terrence Crawford get from him? And where all of a sudden did this Sean Porter pressure come from? It still should be Errol Spence. He's still talking about fighting this summer. He ain't been hurt in the car accident. So now all of a sudden Sean Porter is the topic. That's the point I'm trying to make. I'm not arguing with you not one bit, Ricochet. We can disagree all of a sudden about the knockout all day long. But I'm just stating that fact.
All right. I hear you on that, right? But my thing is this: you talking about why he's dishonorable mention because of what the nigga did to fucking Spence. That's why.
He didn't win the fight.
Dog, man, fuck that decision, bro. Porter won that bitch.
Niggas put up. Niggas can put.
Hey, bro, Porter won that fight, bro. Fuck the decision. Fuck the decision, my nigga. I had Porter winning that bitch.
I did too.
Even after the fucking knockdown.
That's not what's on paper. Errol Spence is the unified champ. Regardless, we're not going to shift the topic. The whole thing is, this is the whole narrative, right? Like, the thing is, it's not a problem that Bud Crawford won't fight Sean Porter. Like, them niggas is homies. They whole thing is, since y'all trying to switch, since people trying to shift the narrative in the media, y'all ain't going to make that decision for him. They going to sit down and make that fight. You know, Bud Crawford is his own boss, and if he feel as though if he wants to make that fight, they feel as though they going to do it in that manner. They're not saying they
exactly
meet each other. So I'm just saying, all of this false ass pressure niggas is putting on it. That shit gotta stop. Because like, it's not going to add no accolades to Terrence Crawford game. That shouldn't be the end game for him. Terrence Crawford should be seeking out a champion continuously. He probably won't even get the fight with Sean Porter because at the end of the day, it all boils down to Al Heyman with them at the end of the day. It ain't going to boil down to just one person decision or not anyway. So Terrence Crawford need to keep his focus where it's at. He wants champions because really it's not going to do nothing for his legacy. And what I'm saying is plain and simple. It's a pure fact. The only time Sean Porter has won was against Danny Garcia. Other than that, it's just shoulda, coulda, woulda fights. That's all it is.
No, hold up. All right, hold up, bro. Hold up. All right, see, you keep going back to Sean Porter because of what I said though. No, you know what I mean? Like, fact of the matter is, Terrence Crawford, I fuck with the nigga. He's the top fucking welterweight in the fucking division, bro. I got him number one over everybody. But
no, I'm not arguing with
you. Hold on, bro. I didn't cut you off, my nigga. I didn't cut you off. I didn't cut you off. But at the same time, no, that's what I was saying. I'm talking about what I'm saying. You know what I mean? What I'm saying is, and I'm sticking by it, ain't nobody gonna change my mind about it, is Sean Porter could expose Crawford. He could. Now, it's a good thing that Crawford and Sean Porter had this relationship. I don't think neither of them niggas ducking. I just think they always had that mindset like, okay, we're not gonna have these niggas make us fight when we don't want to fight. We're gonna fight on our own fucking terms. So that's good. You know what I mean? And I understand where you're coming from. Hey, Sean Porter, you know what I mean? Like, what is he really gonna get out of it? But at the same time, Dog, after the fight with fucking Spence, bro, Sean Porter got this certain light over him, bro. You know what I mean? He does. Now he's not the champion, he's not the money maker, but if you get past Porter, bro, god damn.
Okay, so
and if you knock him out,
with that, Rock,
what the fuck?
Who do you think else has the Sean Porter stigma on them in boxing that has that aura, but don't have a belt? But at the same time, if you fight this guy, it should catapult your name to a new level. Who do you think else in boxing has that stigma aside from Sean Porter?
I think. Well, this person has a belt. You know what I mean? I really can't think of anybody with that doesn't have belts. But the one name that just popped up in my head after you said that was Demetrius Andrade. But Demetrius Andrade is a way fucking better boxer. But I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? People are fucking ducking him. You know what I mean? And they're talking about he don't make no money and all this and that, and he's not doing this, he's not doing that. But at the same time, bro, they know if when they get in that ring with him, bro, they gotta be on their fucking A game.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? Now I'm not comparing the two. I'm not saying Andrade is Porter. Heck, fuck no. But that's just the first name that popped up in my head when you said that. So he kind of reminds me of Porter in that sense.
Alexander Usyk, Dillian White. Just on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of his name, but he's a lightweight.
It's a few of them, bro. It's a few of them.
It's a few cats that give you a tough fight, but they don't get the recognition they deserve as being the caliber of fighters they are because they don't have a belt. But I do agree with both of y'all, actually. I do think that Terrence Crawford can beat. I don't think he can knock him out, but I think he can beat Sean Porter. But I do think as well that Sean Porter would give Terrence Crawford a tougher fight than people may think, even myself included. So I wouldn't be surprised if that fight ended in a draw or if it ended in a split or majority decision. Wouldn't be surprised.
Either way.
You know what I'm saying? But either way, I got Terrence Crawford winning. That's my whole thing.
Right.
But
me too.
Why does he need to fight Sean Porter when he's already called out the Errol Spences and the Keith Thurmans and all that of the world? He's been called these guys out, called them out when he was at 140. And then when he moved up and did the thing that they said that he couldn't do to get in a position for that fight, now the narrative is he ain't fought nobody. So it's just like, to me, they scared of him. And they were like, full fighters ain't really scared. They're like, nah, bro. These dudes are scared. If you ask me,
niggas ducking them.
They scared. Because it ain't no reason. Why would you not want to be a unified champion? And then everybody's talking about what they boycotting the WBO and that's ESPN. Bro, since when do the networks hold dibs on these belts? When did that start happening? When did Fox hold dibs on WBC? When did ESPN say we got the WBO and Matchroom? When did that happen? Like, somebody let me know because I'm a little slow on the uptake. It's 48 people in the building, only 14 likes. What's up, bro? Get the likes up.
Oh, nah. Hell nah. Come on, man.
Get the likes up, bro. It's 48 people. Man, get them likes up. Get them likes up. Get them likes up, man. Myron, bring your butt up in here. Bring your black butt up in here, man. Stop hiding in the chat. Bring your black ass up in here, man. But anyway, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't think he needs a Sean Porter fight for people to respect him as the fighter that he is. He's more he's more accomplished than Sean Porter. And I never knew that for me to be an accomplished fighter, I gotta fight a dude that don't got a belt. But I'm calling out everybody with belts, and they talking about, oh, you're not accomplished enough, but I got a world title just like you.
Yeah, that's a slap in the face. It's a slap in the face. If you're telling him he has to fight Porter.
Yeah, like, what? Like,
because you want the belt. You're taking him off his mission.
Right. Like, I want the belt.
Yeah.
I got a belt. Everybody got a belt. Let's fight for these belts. Why are we sitting there trying to pussyfoot around? You're not making Errol Spence fight Danny Garcia. Oh, you got to fight Danny.
See, that's how you know niggas are ducking, though. That's how you know them bam ass niggas ducking. Because them niggas who ain't got no belts, they can go over there and take that nigga's belt if they can do it. So there's no Al Heyman PBC excuse because they want them fucking belts. They're just not trying to let their fucking champions get exposed and lose them belts. But the niggas who have no belts, them niggas should go over there and wreck the nigga. For real. And get that belt. Try to get that belt at least. You know what I mean? Even though they're going to draw back a nub, but hey, it is what it is.
You talking about he needs to fight the tops. The tops don't want to fight him. How many times I got to tell you that shit? How many times I got to keep repeating that over and over again? They don't want to fight him. Okay? I'm going to give y'all some game. I'm going to give y'all a gem. Terrence Crawford ain't enough money in Terrence Crawford, bro. I know y'all like, what? Bro, Crawford just made $5 million in America. You're not finna get no 20, 30, $40 million to fight Terrence Crawford, bro. You might get 10 on a good day. All right? To these PBC cats, that's no money. All right? If Crawford was the money man in the welterweight division, they
ain't getting that on their side of the street.
They would line up all the way across the street to fight Terrence. But because you only gonna get a measly maybe $2, $3, $5 million, it ain't worth nothing. That's why you got Jermell and Jermall Charlo calling out Canelo. They not trying to fight Boo Boo Andrade. That's why they said, who is Boo Boo Andrade? Boo Boo Andrade ain't nobody because it's no money. It's no generational wealth money in fighting Boo Boo Andrade.
But
that's why they saying
that.
He's not. What's up?
The crazy thing is, to speak on that, the crazy thing is, Keith Thurman only got $2.5 million fighting Manny Pacquiao, so they ain't even getting no real money on their side of the street.
Let them tell it they getting the most money. When you got Eddie Hearn offering motherfuckers $7 million and they only getting 1 or 2, that a bitch.
The prize is in beating these niggas. That's the prize. You get that rep, and then when you get that rep after beating let's say a Boo Boo, man, niggas gonna respect you even more. That's even more fucking money, in my opinion.
In my opinion,
you know what I mean?
Like if you beat a Boo Boo Andrade, you get him out of there, you do what you gotta do, it brings your stock up. I beat Boo Boo Andrade, now I'm a fight champion. Give me my Canelo fight. I'm established. Give me my shit. Now what? Now you can't be undisputed. You have to go through me. And the thing is, what's irritating is, and I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna let y'all speak on it. Errol Spence said himself many times over and over and over and over again how he wants to be undisputed welterweight champ. You cannot be undisputed welterweight champ until you go hit that bud.
Yep.
Man, but bro, it's and I'm only gonna say it one time because I continuously be saying it and I hear it over and over again, but niggas still want to talk about it all across the boxing world. This is the thing, man. The PBC fighters are not fighting the zone fighters, period. They're not fighting top-ranked fighters, period. But it can happen because Deontay Wilder is going over there to fight Tyson Fury. My whole thing is this. They ain't trying to let them come over there and take them fights. So when we had these constant conversations where it seemed like we haven't just regurgitated arguments about shit that's never going to be, all of the other guys are game. How many big contracts can Eddie Hearn send over there? How many times can Bob Arum call these guys on the phone and try to put these contracts together? Man, the only big fights, and they only gonna make names when they fight each other. Because really, you got 50% on one side with one promotional company. That fighter's only worth 50%, and the fighter's only worth another, on the other side of the street is only worth another 50%. You come together, they gonna fill up an arena together, and it brings 100 because they really not that popular. So you got your popular guys on this side and that side. They gotta make the fights happen. But the PBC don't want to make them happen. How long has Gary Russell been chasing down Leo Santa Cruz on his side of the street and every other goddamn fighter? They already made it clear they want to make their own separate PBC federation and a PBC belt. So no matter what I talk about with Ricochet, DT3, or anybody else, it ain't gonna matter because we not gonna get the fights because they made it very clear they don't care about having them. Like, we not gonna get them.
That's real. That's real. Yep. And this PBC federation that they trying to start, they think that they already started. That shit ain't working. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm not paying for no damn pay-per-view. You know what I mean? I'm an illegal son of a bitch. Call me a fucking illegal. I don't give a fuck. I'm not paying that shit. like I always say, if I gotta watch that shit off a nigga's sunglasses, I don't give a fuck because I'm not paying for that bullshit. You know what I mean? PBC, dog, they need to fucking get with the program, Slim, and fucking follow. Hey, fuck it, just following the zone's footsteps. Do something, bro, because this pay-per-view bullshit is not working, bro. Your fighters are ducking, and PBC Al Heyman is making their fighters look bad as well. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure that there's fighters in PBC who want to wreck the niggas on the other side, but Al Heyman got this stipulation like, nah, we ain't doing all that. You know what I mean? Fuck you talking about. You know what I mean? So I think that's a problem with it too. And you got some duckers over there too. So you know what I mean? Niggas ain't gonna fucking give you the best shit in the world, man, for real. You know what I mean? PBC just need to be disbarred, bro. They need to be barred, man, for real.
Yeah, I'm cool with them. Y'all go ahead. Go on your own island. Have y'all PBC pink belt. I'm cool with that. Lead the WBO, WBC, IBF, and goddamn WBA alone. And let these dudes who really want to scrap for Undisputed and make these real fights happen, let them make it happen, because it's a proven fact in the business model, just in what the Zone has done in 2019 by making the best fucking fights, that it brings more people out, it garners more attention, and you know what I'm saying, people in the fight sell. Like, dog, like you can't tell me not one of them fights when these dudes mixed it up for unifications and all of that shit, they did not sell and people didn't buy them. They bought them. Nobody, man, because look, you're not going to get remembered fighting goddamn nobodies, bruh. Like, you're not going to get remembered that way. Nobody's going to tune into that. Yeah, it's a cool knockout, but dog, that's some fluff ass shit, man. That's just, it's a fact.
Hey, how much did Charlo make fighting Tony Harrison? I'm finna kill this shit on 502. I'm finna mark your ass today.
I'm not hip. I heard they did like they had like what was it?
2.3 million views.
Yeah, see, so it was a good fucking
though. That don't mean buys. That don't mean what went in their pocket or nothing. That just means it was a good event because Tony Harrison promoted the shit out that joint with his shit talking on every press conference.
Right.
How much do y'all know how much Jermell Charlo got for that fight? Since 502 talking about he 7 million, the 7 million offer is beneath Jermell Charlo or Jamal Charlo. It's beneath him to fight for 7 million, even though from what I've heard, he ain't made nowhere near 7 million. I mean, I've heard he made 10 million off back end money, but I'm saying in the full purse along with back end money. So my boy 1-2 is sliding up in here, excuse me. What's up, 1-2?
What's up? I don't know what he's talking about. Settle.
1-2.
What's going on? Two Hands, Rocket Strike, DT3. Everybody in the chat.
See,
what up, Holmes?
What's good?
Chilling. That's a crazy comment, right? What do you mean settle? That's more money than he ever made in his life.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
You mean to tell me Jamal Charlo only got for the Lubin fight? Hey, them niggas is not getting it, bro. Dude, for the Erickson Lubin fight, Jamal Charlo got 450 bands. Wow.
And after the tax man slices 49%, he only got a couple hundred.
Wow, that's crazy. But I'm finna check out this Harrison shit. Cause hold on, I'm gonna let you in a minute, D. I see you. Finna let you in a minute.
And look what Mikey did. That's why he brings. Oh goodness gracious!
Let's just keep it factual. Let's keep it factual, people.
Man, I'm a broke dog. I ain't rich, but god damn, that's some bullshit.
Bruh.
What the fuck?
That Deontay Wilder, they probably getting that Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz won money. And it's probably wavering in between 750,000 to 1.5 per bout for real. And I don't know how you can keep these niggas happy like that, bruh. Like, dog, the PBC is pimping the shit out of these dudes. You can take a fight for 7 million for one contract unification fight and you're not going to take it, man.
Bro, them niggas are dumb. Them niggas are dumb and they dumb to be getting pimped. Like I said before, bro, Eddie Hearn, when he started this DAZN shit, bro, he was basically giving out money, and them niggas just stood by and said, "Fuck you, nigga. I'm a PBC." Dumbass niggas, what the fuck you talking about? Everybody's fucking like people are leaving camp, bro. Niggas see the light at the end of that fucking tunnel, you dumbass niggas. Like what the fuck you what the fuck are you smoking on? Stop smoking on K2. It's not for you. You know what I mean? For real. Get your money up, man. Fuck that loyalty bullshit, man. It's the life.
Eddie Hearn made it very clear that Money Trees is the perfect place for shade, man. And them niggas ain't going over there. Come on, man.
Stupid. They're stupid. That shit pisses me off, man. You got a fucking UK nigga over here passing out money. This nigga got like $1 billion budget. And you not trying to at least hear the nigga talk? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Them niggas dumb. Hey, like I said, nigga, I'm gonna watch them fights off of nigga shades, bro. I don't fuck with that PBC shit, bro. I'm not buying in them fucking fights. Fuck the bullshit.
And y'all know what's even worse, bro? Like when y'all was talking about the 450K, they still got to pay promotional fees, manager fees, and all of that shit. Man. So it ain't even like the half for the 200. It's even less than that. Out of 450, he probably get about 125. They got to pay Uncle Sam on the 125, and that's a fact, bro.
That's ridiculous, man. I hope they invest in their fucking money for real, bro.
Invested in what? Choker chains and anklets, nigga?
No. I'm not talking about choker chains. I'm just saying I hope. I already know they buying choker chains. Like, you know what I mean? That's neither here or there. But I'm talking about like I hope, even though that they're dumb, I hope they got somebody in their damn squad that's putting their money up, putting in this investment and all this and that. Nah, because I like for real, bro. I don't know, man. That shit is fucking retarded to me.
Yeah.
That shit is fucking retarded. Bro. And all the niggas around it, all the niggas on PBC is like that. Fucking Deontay Wilder turning down a fucking $120 million deal and shit. What?
Yeah.
Oh, nah, man. Dumb niggas, man.
What drove y'all niggas before y'all got to that, before y'all got into them positions with the PBC and shit like that? I mean, your integrity as a man, because everything I stand for and my belief, dog, I'm sorry, when it's life-changing money on the table for my family and legacy as well, I'm sorry, but ain't nobody, no handler, I don't care what they talking about, gonna stand in my way when it come to getting them belts and it come to getting that real life-changing bread. So my thing is like, man, what is y'all niggas stand? What type of principles y'all standing on? Like, y'all got to be, y'all some real life dummies. Who is handling y'all and who is handling y'all money? They got y'all boys smiling when y'all wake up and roll out the bed every morning. Because there ain't no way in hell. Because the numbers don't make no sense. And what they doing don't make no sense. And they only fighting once or twice a year. Them boys is over there getting busy and they getting big checks. I can't get, man. It don't make no fucking sense, bro.
And Mikey bringing
man,
views.
Don't even stress out about that shit. Don't even stress out.
But Mikey bringing
that's their
views.
problem.
Mikey bringing the views. That's why he could get $7 million. You know what I'm saying? And you settle. I mean, Mikey did more in boxing than either one of the Charlos did. That's why. But to give up an offer like that, you know what I'm saying? He gonna bring fans. He gonna bring views. What they bringing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why don't you just go
Mikey
ahead?
bringing the Mexicans too.
Yeah, me and D was just talking about this. Why don't they go ahead fight Andre? Jamal go ahead and fight Andre. Now he got a unification bout. He got 2 titles, and he got a $7 million payday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's going to get him closer to the fight that he wants with Canelo or Triple G, because now he got something to bargain with. He got 2 titles. And come on, man, he's a unified champ and he got paid in the process. Then he could go back to the PBC and have his advisor advise him how to do his thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's simple.
Hey, yeah, it is simple. Guess what? Boo Boo's the boogeyman, dog. What do niggas do when they see the fucking boogeyman? They fucking piss in their pants. They hide underneath the damn cover, probably underneath the damn bed, praying to God that the boogeyman don't come and get him. That's what he is, man. That's what he is. You know what I mean? Like, let's just keep it funky.
Bro, why do y'all think that anybody going to the zone is selling out, bro? How would okay, somebody say, if I say, hey, Rocky, I'm gonna give you $8 million You a PBC dude. I'm gonna give you $8 million. You only make between $500,000 to barely $1 million a fight, barely. But I'm gonna offer you $7 to $8 million, one fight deal. Come on my app, fight this one fight, unification fight. You win that fight. You take everything you got back to your side. You promote yourself over there. Now, if you want to fight the Canelo fight, you could take this deal. I give you another fight, and you got Canelo or Triple G, which is even more money and even more status.
Yeah,
right.
You gonna turn that shit down?
Fuck no. You asking me? Fuck no. Nigga, if I gotta be a sellout, I don't give a fuck. I'm a sellout ass nigga. Fuck y'all. Call me Uncle Tom, sellout. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
And Eddie said if you can match it, we'll take it.
Man, I gotta keep my opinion to myself on that shit. I really can't even give my opinion on that shit because real rap, that's the reason why it's comments like that is the reason why I can see why people say they think African Americans is dumb as fuck sometimes. Because that shit right there is stupid as hell. What you mean? If you got an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to make big bread and the business model makes sense, how is that selling out? How is that selling out?
And the PBC model don't make sense, and that's dollars. That makes a lot of sense. You get more money, and you can.
And what I mean, hey DC3, what I mean by selling out, and hold up, because I didn't mean that literally. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be niggas. It's gonna be niggas. Oh, okay, all right. I mean, what he said was right though.
I was gonna say that you sold out. So what he was
saying, and guess what? I'm a sellout then.
I'm gonna take that shit.
Hey, I'm a sellout then. I'm a sellout. That's what I am. Fuck you talking about. Fuck that. Nigga, kiss my corduroys, nigga. Kiss my corduroys. How about that? You know what I mean? Fuck you.
Extra starch.
Nigga,
Bruh, 502. I talk to people that know what Al is telling Errol Spence. Okay, you want to know why people are so blinded by Al Haymon, bro? It's because he's getting these cats that don't have nothing. He's coming at these dudes, these young fighters, selling them a pipe dream, telling them they can have this, they can have that, they can have this, they can have that. Imagine us, right? We regular guys, blue-collar cats that work for a living. And we got this dude coming up to us and just throwing out 500,000 here, $1 million here, and he's showing us this money, and we ain't never seen it before. Of course, 9 times out of 10, the people is going, especially if they're black, they're going to go with Al Haymon because he's a black man, he's successful, all the shit, and he got money. That's something that I noticed that young black America identify with is a black person with money. Don't matter what's up here. He got money. He's willing to help me. I'm cool. I'm going to rock with Al Haymon. All right.
Yeah. Al Haymon be seducing them niggas with choker chains, bro. He got a fucking drawer full of choker chains and shit. You know what I mean? Like them niggas coming that bitch mad and shit. They coming in mad, ready to swing on a nigga. Like, hey, come on, baby. Come here, sit down, take a seat. Take a seat, baby. You like the choker chain? Oh yeah, baby. This is for you, baby.
That's what
you got this old nigga you never see, and these niggas see Tank Davis with a couple chains and a couple cars, and they think he getting the bag. Then you got this young dude, Eddie Hearn, flying private jet all over the world, offering these big dudes big contracts, being real innovative. You don't never see Al Haymon out there, but y'all say niggas is selling out, messing with Eddie Hearn. But look at life like this: if you got a guy in Eddie Hearn that's letting you take one contract deals, ain't worried about if you come back, letting you take other fights on other promotions for bigger opportunities, if it helps benefit you in your pockets than just what the DAZN model is. But you got Al Haymon that won't even let you go across to the other side of the streets, got you fighting bums and making you less than $1 million a fight. What are you talking about? It seemed like that's a slave ship over there, and it's the land of the opportunity elsewhere. I don't see how y'all niggas got such closed-minded thinking.
Exactly.
Yep, that's right.
Exactly, two hands. And this is my whole point right here. I'm gonna tell you what it really is. Al Haymon gives these guys long-term, he makes their money long-term. He probably invests their money and everything like that for them so that they know they're gonna be all right when they get outside of boxing. But here's the deal. Mm-hmm. If you go over there and you make $7 million, now he got more money to budget for you. Mm-hmm. He got more money to advise for you. And if he don't want you to get that money, what's that telling you?
Yeah.
Because that's your money. That's not Al Heyman money.
And he's still getting paid off of it. He getting a percentage. Why wouldn't he want you to make more money?
Right, because if that's your advisor, he will want you to benefit off of the biggest chunk of financial, you know what I mean? The biggest financial obligation you could get out there. He isn't going to want you to settle for less. And if a person in any part in your life is asking you to settle for less, my question to you is, why the hell is that nigga advising you? Why the hell is he even around you? How can that nigga even breathe the same air you breathe? Like, yo, he can't because he...
Hey, I'm going to start calling Mr. Two Hands the motherfucking Reverend Al Sharpton on this boxing thing here, dog.
Like all the PBC, if we PBC right, and we put on a show, right, we get the money. If Two Hands is if I'm his advisor, if I'm Al Heyman, Two Hands is my top fighter. If he go to the zone and he get that money, I don't get nothing. That's all his money. But if he fights on my promotional banner, I automatically get a percentage. But if he goes to the zone or if he go to Top Rank, depending on the contract, I don't get a percentage. And I think that's what it is. Al Heyman don't see
it's
that
the front.
No money.
It's a front for Al, bro. It's a front for Al. Like he's the fucking promoter. He's a promoter, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, it's the fact that L got the contract with the PBC. Mm-hmm. So he's still their advisor, so he's still getting a percentage. Okay. But now he not getting that extra percentage because he got the contract with the PBC. So, but even though it equals out to the same, if he makes $7 million and comes back and he advises him, it equals out to the same. But now it ain't boasting my brand though. You get it? Now I'm not pushing my brand though.
It's deeper than it's a lot deeper than what we probably think. It gotta be, because it don't make no sense for it to be that hard to make these fights happen. Because I said it many times before. If you know people willing to pay for it, why wouldn't you want to make it? Like you're going to want to make something that millions of people want to pay for to see happen. People want to pay for the Spence Crawford fight. People want to pay for the Wilder Joshua fight. People want to see that. They willing to cash out for that. So why you not making the fights that people want to pay you for, but you making the fights that people don't want to see?
Because I'm gonna drop it to you real.
Probably whoever invested into him, they probably ain't trying to break money with all of these other rival promotions, because for real, they the ones kicking out the paper. Al, you know what I'm saying, just got his PBC label in front of it. So they probably want to, you know what I mean, take their chunk, and then they got to break off whatever they got to break to the fighters and down to the venue and all of that shit they got to pay for. They probably ain't trying to break that extra bread with another promotion. Because, you know, Al ain't footing that bill.
Right.
Hell no.
It's not fan first. It's not fighter first. It's brand first.
It's brand first.
That's how they moving.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's brand over everything. It's like it don't matter if it'll do good for boxing. It don't do good for PBC.
That's right.
Business decision.
That's all it is.
Hey, man. Bro, PBC are ghosts, bro. How many times I gotta tell y'all niggas, bro? I visited the grave of PBC, bro. I wiped the tombstone off. I poured out my liquor on the grass. I told them how the family was and all this, how we missed them and all that. You know what I mean? And then I left that bitch and I fixed some flowers on the bitch. PBC it's a ghost, bro. That shit is dead, bro. The zone is the shit now. Nobody give a fuck about that PBC shit anymore. For real. Fuck PBC, man.
The zone is the way. That's 100% a fact. The zone is the way.
It's a loyal.
And to y'all niggas out there, man, stop pissing on that grave, man, for real. Cause I be smelling piss on that grave when I be going out there to visit that motherfucker, man. Y'all some nasty niggas out there. You ain't gotta do that.
It's a loyalty.
They already did.
To the PBC though, because the PBC is loyal to their fighters. Like for instance, Paul Williams is still getting phone calls, checks from Al Heyman to this day. And they like, well, when I'm washed up, are y'all still gonna be there? But it's like, yo, man, you don't have to give up your advisor. Just go get that bag and come on back.
And that's the thing. And Eddie Hearn is telling them, like, hey, you come over here, one fight deal, win the fight, take all that shit back to your side, you know, or you can take a 2-fight deal and end up fighting for the belt, and then your next fight will be against Canelo or Triple G. It's up to you. Either way, you can still take it back to your side. But they don't.
Hey, fuck a side. Fuck a side, man. Fuck that side shit.
Big chain records. Everybody get a big chain or a little chain coming over here.
For real though.
Little chain records. Come over here and get your little chain, man. So,
oh my goodness, yo.
Canelo, because Canelo has now boxing, bro. That's common sense, bro. That was the same thing everybody did when Floyd was fighting. They kept calling out Floyd, because they knew that check was gonna be nice. Same thing with Canelo. If Canelo wasn't worth the money that he's worth, wouldn't nobody be talking about Canelo. It wouldn't matter if Canelo was winning or not. It's the fact that Canelo is worth that money. PBC fighters want the money that you get that come with that name. They don't really want to fight Canelo, because if they really want to fight Canelo, they would do everything necessary to put them in position to make that fight happen. They're not doing that. They're just talking. Same thing Wilder did with Joshua. When they found out Joshua was the cash cow of the heavyweight division, now all of a sudden Wilder on Joshua, blah, 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 blah. Same thing with Canelo and the Charlo brothers, dog. Same thing.
Man, Joshua running, man. Y'all boys got it, man. Don't forget that shit. Anthony Joshua running away from Deontay Wilder, straight into an $85 million check.
And I need you to keep that same energy 502 with Crawford. All this about Charlo. The Charlos want Triple G and Canelo. Well, Crawford want Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, and Manny Pacquiao. And none of them motherfuckers is stepping up to fight them. So
hey, 502. 502. Tell that nigga Jamel to get a fucking speech coach. How about that?
Yeah, hey, boom. I want to tell you this. Crawford won all of them cats, but they ducking that smoke, including Spence. Now, what Crawford need to do is step up and make that fight happen with Sean, because that's a top 5 welterweight. I don't want to keep hearing you chasing guys that don't want to fight you. Make that fight happen with Sean. Fuck all the friendship. This is a sport of competition. Compete, nigga.
Sean gotta want it too, though.
If he beat Sean Porter, right?
Fuck both of them. They both gotta compete.
But if he beat Sean Porter, you know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be, Sean Porter has already fought a bunch of tough fights, and Sean Porter is this, and Errol Spence took a lot out of Sean Porter. Blah, 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 blah. He's not going to get no credit for beating Sean Porter. I promise you.
Listen, bro. Listen. I'm tired of hearing the whole fucking he's not going to get credit shit, because the credit, hold on, because the credit he's not going to get is going to come from the people who don't make a fucking difference anyway. It's just fanboys and haters. But the people who matter, when they go down into the history books, when you look, that's who's going to give him the credit. He need to fight top 5. Fuck all of this. He ain't getting credit from fucking fanboys and haters. They don't fucking matter anyway. Fanboys, haters, and casual. Right. The people that matter is the record books. That nigga need to fight. Fuck all that bullshit. Fuck that.
So does want to fight him? Or is it just...
He need to fight too, nigga. All this friendship shit. This is combat sports. Ain't no fucking friendship. Cancel that friendship bullshit.
I think Porter do want to fight him, but I just think they both have like this agreement and shit. You know what I mean? Like what I said earlier. Yeah. I just think they both have this agreement. But if they both come together, I think that fight will be made. No doubt.
Yeah, they need to come together. Talking about all this goddamn friendship. This ain't no fucking kumbaya. This is a sport. Y'all join this sport to fight, so compete. Fuck the kumbaya, bro.
Yeah. Hey, look though. See, the thing is, after the Spence fight, Porter and Kenny was calling out Crawford. People don't talk about that shit. So that don't look like no nigga was scared to fight Crawford.
Sean wasn't.
I talked about it.
Sean wasn't calling him out. Kenny was calling him out.
Yeah, Kenny. Well, that is true though. Yep. That is true. It was Kenny.
So Sean gotta want it too.
Do you think?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Sean wants it, bro.
Nah, Sean got the same energy as Crawford. They both get the heat from this side.
But I'm gonna tell you this: if Crawford say, look, well, fuck this, and get up on them fucking conferences and say, well, fuck this, we gotta fight because none of these other motherfuckers will want to fight, then Porter will step up. But Crawford getting up on that fucking stand saying, well, I'm not talking about Crawford right now. Those other guys need this. No, motherfucker, you need to start talking about Porter. Crawford, you need to start talking about Porter. Don't say I'm not talking about Porter right now. These other guys need to step up. No, you need to start talking about Porter because we all know those other guys not stepping up. So stop your bullshit friendship and start talking about a top 5 welterweight. Porter.
Calm down, D.
Crawford's in a tough spot too.
Because the thing
Crawford's in a tough spot.
Them niggas both got the biggest hearts in the world. So at the end of the day, we know them niggas are scrap. But my thing is, I think it's more like, where the fuck did all of this energy come swinging both of their ways so fast that it probably making them niggas head spin, like they probably can't even wrap their head around it. Like, how did it go from here to here like this fast? Like the whole narrative push, it ain't even like, them niggas is probably like, yo, it ain't even like we won't even fight each other, my nigga, but goddamn, how did it get here this fast? Because I can't even understand it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's what me and D was just talking about. I was just bringing that up.
It's life, man.
Boone competes in mixed martial arts. So Boone can empathize with me when I say this. I'm a huge mixed martial arts fan. MMA, okay? These motherfuckers competition, they take knees, elbows, chokes, arm bars, all of that. And these motherfuckers live in same apartments, fight in the same fucking gym, and they get in that fucking ring and they bang it out. They hug each other and they go right back home and drink beers. Fuck Crawford and Porter and this fucking Princeton shit. Fuck the dumb shit, bro. That's all I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. I ain't talking about what you saying, Mr. Two-Head. That's what the fuck I'm saying. Fuck the friendship. Get your ass in that ring.
Yeah, because where can you go? Like you're gonna be stuck with the same shit, especially on Crawford. Mm-hmm. They already fucking blackmailing them. Like what the fuck? So if you like this Sean Porter fight could this Sean Porter fight could boost him up. I think it will boost him up a lot. You know what I mean? Like,
at the end
which way can you go?
Machine Kavaluskas was a top 10 welterweight all across the board. He washed him, put him on the ground 3 times, just like he was supposed to do. Fought a fight against a guy who was a heavy puncher and walked him down and completely, you know what I'm saying, gave and put on the show and just washed that man like nothing. You know, when at the end of the day, man, like I just think that just where I'm coming from, I'm just like, how the hell did it get here so fast? I can't wrap my head around it. I would love to see them two niggas fight, but I just don't think that's really the issue here. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more or less the narrative issue, like how y'all putting all of this attention on them, but the whole goal was for Terrence Crawford to chase down champions and become undisputed. Sean Porter didn't unify those belts. And like Errol Spence is clearly healthy once again, and he fighting this summer. So why is that not still the goal? Well, Errol Spence is trying to fight fucking Danny Garcia. What is that going to amount to? Don't nobody want to see that shit.
Hey, Mr. Two Hands, I understand exactly where you coming from, bro. But this is what you're not realizing, though. Them fucking champions, they don't want to see Bud, bro. They don't give a fuck about Bud. They don't want Bud. Period. Point blank.
That's why they shouldn't get let off the hook. That's why more pressure should be applied to them, because they should be.
Of course. They get torched. They get torched around here. You know what I mean? They get torched. But at the same time, guess what? We can't make them do shit. Because if them niggas are scary, bro, they're scary. They're just not gonna get courage just with that like overnight, bro. You know what I mean? They're fucking scary ass niggas. So what we talking about with Crawford, what D was basically saying, you know what I mean? I know this basically what he was saying. Like if Crawford needs to fight Porter to boost his shit up as well and to get Porter underneath his belt. Because if you got Porter underneath his belt, right? And let's say he knocks Porter out, bro. That's a humongous fucking statement, bro.
Exactly.
Like for real. Nigga, that's in the fucking history books, bro. That is like, but see, this the thing though. This thing got fear though. If he knocks Porter out, them niggas really gonna be ducking.
Right, and look at it from Porter perspective. Look at it from Porter perspective. You just lost the fucking belt. This is your opportunity to get another championship back. So neither one of these niggas should be hollering that kumbaya bullshit. This is your opportunity to get another belt back, nigga. You just lost the belt. This is your opportunity to get another fucking belt. And you want some kumbaya shit? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
You know what's funny? That 502 Mean Machine been at welterweight this whole career. I'm on BoxRec right now. Mean Machine been welterweight his whole career. So he's a full-fledged welterweight.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
So look. Those two need to agree to fight each other before anything. You know what I'm saying? The onus can't be solely put on Bud And not only that, the only person that's really talking about the fight is Kenny Porter. That's
exactly.
it. Sean Porter is the one saying Sean Porter initiated the whole we're not gonna fight each other, we're friends shit. He's the first person to say it. Crawford then said the same shit. So both of them need to agree. Me personally, I think I would want Sean Porter to get a good win, so that way it could be a justified after taking a loss. Because I know for a fact, if Crawford goes in there right now and beats him, people are gonna say, "Oh, Spence just whooped his ass for 12, and he destroyed Porter, and that's the only reason Bud won," and all that nonsense. Because I already know how fans do. So I think Porter should get a meaningful fight and then fight Bud. Because honestly, who else can Bud fight right now? You know what I'm saying?
He can't fight nobody now.
Exactly.
And then see another thing. Before Bud moved up to 140, to 147, before he moved up to 147, and Spence was calling everybody out, Porter wasn't no fucking champion then, and everybody said, well, he need to fight Sean Porter to prove something. And he wasn't a fucking champion then. But now Porter got to be a fucking champion for Crawford to fight him? No, he's still top 5. No. He's still proof. He's still top 5. He's still proof. Just like when Crawford was sitting at 140, Spence was required to fight a top 5 in Sean Porter. It's still the same fucking requirement, bro. Step up and fight a top 5, dog.
I'm not against the fact I hear 100% everybody's side, but this is what I'm trying. This is the point I'm trying to make, though. Like, too, at the same time, and I feel where y'all coming from. But at the same time, if Bud Crawford goes in there and he stops Sean Porter, you got half of the world saying that he needed to do it, but then you got a bunch of other experts and a bunch of other purists like saying that Bud Crawford would have did that anyway. So to not to everybody, are they going to look at that like a litmus test for fucking Bud Crawford? Because I really don't. You know what I mean? So not everybody's going to feel that exact way. But I hear where you coming from. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I look at it.
How would y'all feel if Crawford beat Lipinets? If he fought Sergey Lipinets, would that be credible?
Yeah. Sergey Lipinets top 5?
Sergey Lipinets, I'm going to tell y'all right here, right now, because I'm looking at the rankings right now.
Yes, he is.
Sergey Lipinets is number 2 in the WBO. He is, hold up, I'm going to go to the IBF. He's number 3 in the IBF. Hold up. We're going to go to the WBA. We're going to check them out, too. WBA ranking. Ugas is the number 1 contender in the WBA. Mikey Garcia is number 3. He's not ranked in Josh Kelly is ranked in the WBA. Goddamn. What does the world come to?
Yeah.
But I would say he should fight like a Sergey Lipinets or maybe even a Jaron Ennis. Jaron Ennis is number 13 in the WBO. Right.
No, Jaron Ennis is a prospect that ain't fought no fucking body.
He putting Boost to sleep.
He ain't fought nobody with C-level fighters, Jaron Ennis Boost.
But he's called out everybody. And who else? Who was there for Jaron Ennis to fight aside from maybe? I would say Virgil Ortiz is a good fight for him because Virgil got 15 fights. Jaron Boost Ennis has got 20 fights. Why do people calling somebody a prospect after some fights, bro?
Because they've been all C-level fighters, bro. He ain't fought nothing over a C-level fighter. I don't care if you fight 50 C-level fighters, you ain't fought shit, bro. What are you gonna be, another Tank Davis, fight 20 some odd C-level fighters? Like, I mean, He ain't fought nobody, bro. He ain't fought nobody.
But that ain't his fault, though.
I'm a fucker Boots. He gotta still step up and fight. I ain't trying to.
Yeah, he gotta step up and fight. Because he's all risk and no reward. He's all risk and no reward.
That young boy,
yeah, but I'm just saying, though, it's all risk and no reward to fight him. So these guys don't want to fight him, and that's why he's so low in the rankings.
He's gonna have to move up in the rankings. But look, this is what I'm gonna say about this whole Crawford situation, man. People are making videos saying that he's ducking now. Like, come on. Like, these dudes want to push a narrative and shit. Like, of course, Bud is not ducking Sean Porter. Like, that's just dumb to me. They both said the same shit.
They ducking each other.
So if you're going to say that Bud is ducking, then you need to then say they're ducking each other. Because Sean Porter,
that's what I was saying. They ducking each other because neither one fucking taking the best fight that they can take right now. That's the best fight for both of them to take right now. Okay. So if both of y'all not taking the best fight that y'all can take right now, then both of y'all ducking the fight against each other. Because just like I said, Sean Porter, you just fucking lost the belt, bro. This is a chance for you to get a belt back. Terrence Crawford, the only complaint motherfuckers got for you is you have not fought one of the top 5 welterweights. This is your opportunity. So both of them fucking up. Both of them fucking up. Period.
Yep, that's straight.
We're gonna talk about the coming up too. Since y'all saying the boy Jaron Ennis is just a prospect, his next opponent is against the undefeated guy. And January 10th, I'm looking dude up right now. I'm looking him up. Oh, next opponent is 14-1, 12 knockouts, never been stopped. And he's fighting Jaron Ennis on the 10th. That's the next upcoming fight. Then you got what's the next big fight? You got Garcia fighting Ray Catch. That's gonna be a easy fight.
That's trash.
Then he is not fighting Errol Spence. He's fighting Terrence. He's fighting this
guy. What the fuck is Danny doing, bro? What the fuck?
That's my issue right there, right? Like, we want to apply pressure for Bud to fight his friend that he grew up with and shit. And fucking Danny's over here fighting Ivan Redcatch, and we're okay with it. Like, bro, he should have took that Bud Crawford offer when he got offered it. If he didn't like the offer, right? What you do is you counter offer, but he didn't even do that. He said, fuck all that. My father is not the guy that you have to send the contract to, and fathers don't negotiate fights, apparently. But now they want Kenny Porter, who is Sean Porter's father, to negotiate a fight with Sean Porter. These dudes be switching the narrative every day.
Thank you, man.
Danny full of shit, bro. Danny full of shit on that one, bro. He should have took that money when they offered it to him anyway. Cause motherfucker, you need to do some shit too. Danny Garcia, bro. The last fight you fought was Granados, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. You need to step it up too, you cherry picking motherfucker. Danny pissing me off, bro, because I backed him for so many years.
Danny was waiting on the winner of Porter and Spence, and now he can't get that fight.
Danny was waiting on that Pacquiao money. That's what he waited for.
Or that too. Yep. He waited.
Danny got that.
I called that. I knew exactly what he was doing.
See, Danny got that following too. That's why he's not pressed. He got that following, so he gonna make his comeback.
He just lost one follower right here. I'm gonna go unfollow him on Instagram and all of that shit. Fuck Danny Garcia, dog.
You was following that nigga?
Yo, bro,
you was following Danny?
Hey, I'm black and Puerto Rican, nigga. Fuck you. I was following him.
Hey, get the fuck.
Yeah, I was following him.
Bro,
my goodness, this nigga D, man.
Don't say stuff like this, man. Don't say stuff like, well, at least Danny is willing. He's willing to fight. A lot of motherfuckers is willing to fight Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao, bro.
Right.
Oh, damn, welterweight division.
Cut that shit out, bro.
Manny Pacquiao.
Hey, they wasn't always willing, though. They wasn't always willing to fight Spence.
No, I'm talking about Manny. The whole welterweight.
No. I'm talking about.
That's a payday.
I'm talking about the point that Boom made. Like, well, of course they was willing to fight. No, I mean they wasn't always like that.
No,
them niggas was ducking Spence too.
When Crawford moved up, then these niggas got balls on Spence because it's the lesser of two evils. They like, well, fuck it. I'd rather fight him than to go fight that motherfucker. So when Crawford moved up, then they became more willing. But before Crawford moved up, all of them motherfuckers was ducking Spence. Every fucking one of them.
And then it went right to the brand, just like we was talking about. Oh, no, get back to the brand. Get back to the brand. We gotta fight them PBC fighters.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Even Spence, not Spence, but Manny wasn't trying to fight Spence when they was first talking about Manny fights. He's like, it would be a good fight, and then he fights Sean Porter now.
and that's what they saying. Like he just said that Crawford only fights C-level opponents. Let me tell you something. Crawford, it's not his fault that nobody was a big name at 140. He went and he unified. You know, the stuff that PBC don't do. He unified. Then he moved up. And now he called everybody out. And I don't care if you're telling me that Crawford ain't selling tickets or whatever excuse you guys are gonna come up with. The fact of the matter is the matchup is gonna sell tickets, and they all avoided it. And he had a title. Then all of a sudden they didn't recognize the WBO. Come on, man. Don't nobody want to hear that shit.
That's facts. That's facts. Hey,
bro, the PBC waited until 2019. PBC waited until 2019 to start that. We don't negotiate the WBO shit. I mean, we don't recognize the WBO shit. All of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? So they all that shit.
I bet you if one of them had the WBO belt, it'd be the best thing smoking. But now that Crawford got it, they don't want to recognize it. Fuck all that bullshit they talk about, dog.
I'm so tired of all this going around like he should have fought Kell Brook or he should have fought this.
Come on, man.
When they fighting these old cats, y'all don't give them the proper respect for fighting them. Like if when Joshua fought Klitschko, he didn't get the respect for beating Klitschko. He still don't in some cases. So if Crawford fights Kell Brook, an old past his prime Kell Brook, and he washes Kell Brook, y'all gonna shit on him and say Kell Brook was old, he was past his prime. That's why I wasn't tripping on the Kell Brook thing. Now, if it was young prime, the Kell Brook that beat Shawn Porter, then that.
And on top of that,
but he shouldn't get the respect, though. But he shouldn't get the respect, Boom, because AJ didn't get the respect, and Wilder just fought an old TT didn't get the respect, so he shouldn't get respect for it. Because none of them niggas got respect.
But Danny get respect for Morales, and Danny get respect for Zab, and you know what I'm saying, those old fighters. Canelo get respect for the fighters he fought that were old too. So we can't just be, if we're doing that, then we got to go through everybody's resume and do that shit.
But here's the thing. That's the go-to excuse. Because Unbiased just dropped something. Because you know what I mean? He just dropped something stating that Brook can't even make 147 and refused to go to 147.
Yeah.
So
they gonna offer the fight. They're gonna offer the fight before he gets Kavaliauskas.
Y'all still stuck on the Brook thing, and you never give him props.
I just drank a big ass cup of coffee, dog. I'm gonna holler at y'all. I gotta go take a monster shit. Peace out.
All right.
Come on,
all right,
bro.
you go do that.
Yeah,
That should be yourself, bro.
That ain't that damn coffee. That's that crunchy peanut butter he be eating on and shit.
Anyway,
that's what that is.
Anyway, everybody's on that Kell Brook shit, and I'm like, bro, Kell Brook. I mean, yeah, he's a good fighter. Yes, he's an accomplished boxer. I get it. But if Terrence Crawford beats the shit out of Kell Brook, he ain't gonna get the credit. I'd rather him fight Shawn Porter.
Yeah,
I'd rather him fight Shawn Porter.
They offered Kell Brook the fight before he gets Kavaliauskas. They offered him the date, the venue, everything. Kell Brook turned it down because he couldn't make weight. That's what happened.
Well, 502 says a year ago Brook would have made weight. He said he would have made weight a year ago. That's
why you bringing up old shit?
Yeah, why are you talking about a year ago?
I was going to run for governor a year ago.
You know, I was going to run for president. I'm just saying.
Bro, we know they wouldn't give Crawford no respect for beating that version of Kell Brook. They lying right now. Come on, man.
You're not going to give Kell Brook the respect Crawford the respect he deserved if he were to beat Kell Brook. It's not going to happen.
Hey, bro, hey, bro, no disrespect, DC3, man, but this nigga 502, bro. Come on, man. Why do we even still read this nigga's comments, bro? This nigga a clown.
Everybody getting on 502. Everybody else is getting on him throughout the whole comment section. So I'm just like,
it's just nothing but excuses coming out of this nigga's mouth, man. That's all I hear.
Nobody wants to see him fight. Nobody wants to see him fight the Bionic Man. Just let it go.
This dude got your information is wrong, 502, man.
He's getting pounded in the comment section.
Yeah, man. You talk about a dude who got his legs. You talk about a guy who got his legs hacked up and he got 2 fake eyes.
What?
That nigga's literally Glass Joe right now. Like, nah, bro. That's not the direction Bud should be going in. I'm just saying, the fact still remains is the goal should be undisputed, and the other champions at the weight should not get a pass because they yellow belly. Point blank, period.
That's
we will,
It
you know,
just looks
like
they pushing Porter in the way. That's what it looks like to me. To be honest with you, it's like hold on, let's push Porter in front of them because we know that Bud and him have a friendship, so we could switch the narrative and make it look like he's ducking. Like that. That's what it looks like to me.
Exactly.
Right.
But they still should fight though. They still should fight.
Of course,
it is prize fighting. You know. But I agree with you 100% on bias. I agree with you.
I just think even in a business sense right now, I just don't see Shawn Porter coming off such a tough fight and jumping right in there with the meanest dog at 147, regardless of what anybody wants to say. I think Shawn Porter, you know, even in a business sense, like if Shawn Porter goes into that fight with Bud Crawford and he gets, let's just say, if he gets iced, what is next for Shawn Porter or his morale after that? So I think he should go take another tune-up fight, and that Bud Crawford fight is still going to be there. Not saying that they have to hastily jump in it, because I don't see them hastily jumping that fight right now. It's just like, whoa, the public's so thirsty for something, and because we tend to, like, for all of a sudden, everybody want to forget that these dudes is acting like straight cowards in the champion position. We just all of a sudden go and put so much on Bud and Shawn. I just don't think we should do that. That ain't fair enough.
Hey, it's gonna be crazy for Bud though, because let's just say if Shawn Porter win, he bring that belt back to PBC. What they gonna do then?
Would they recognize the WBO belt? Because that's what he would get, would be a WBO title. So would they recognize it then, or would they make Shawn vacate?
But hold
on, the execs are on record saying they ain't recognizing the WBO, and then they try to have the nerve to talk about the corruption and the shit, whatever they had going on with the WBO. But my thing is, the IBF just got fucking raided not too long ago. So if we're gonna talk about corrupt belts, all of them corrupt. I just think that all of a sudden in 2019, they stopped recognizing the WBO for one specific reason: the pressure that Bud Crawford and the Errol Spence fight was gaining and the momentum that it was gaining. So all of a sudden, they didn't even recognize it with Andy Ruiz. So they're ready to throw that away. And once again, they going in their own direction of wanting to do just a PBC thing. And I mean, if they're going to do that, don't hold up the rest of boxing. If y'all going to go on record and saying that, I'm going to recognize, like, okay, don't hold up the rest of boxing. Leave the rest of the belt so the guys can really go for undisputed. Don't hold up, you know what I'm saying, the process, because that's all y'all doing.
But, hey, two hands. That's bullshit. You know why? Because, look, Castano is fighting Texteria for the WBO belt, and that's a PBC fight.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. The only reason they avoiding that WBO is because it's wrapped around Terrence Crawford's waist.
Exactly.
Point blank, period.
That's a fact.
And they avoiding that fucking fighter. That's what they avoiding, because it's gonna fuck up the brand.
What's up, Martin? Martin Ramos.
Because it only started this year.
What's going on, man? How you feeling today, man? What's going on? What's your take on the
topic?
I'm good.
Well, the topic, which we talk about, the Kell Brooks situation. Bud and Crawford.
We talking about it all, man. What's your take
about the Bud and Porter fight? They should do that fight, man. Like, what's the problem? I don't believe in that friendship. I fought a lot of friends for free, you know.
For real.
I fought your friends for free. If I'm getting paid, I'll fight you right away. I'll fight anybody on the panel for $3 million right now.
I feel you.
Those friends are the most dangerous, though.
Yeah. But you gotta make it happen. Like, nobody else wants to fight. Keith Thurman don't want it. Pacquiao never wanted it, even when they were in the same promotional company. You know. So what the problem is, and then I seen Shawn the other day talking about, oh, we're gonna fight when we decide to fight. I'm like, how corny does that shit sounds? Like, come on. Like, they have to make that fight. Nobody else. Errol Spence is not gonna fight no time soon. All that shit that he was talking about the other day, that he'll fight a top, you know, one of the champions or one of the top guys, that's ridiculous. If he does that shit, he's gonna get knocked out. Because you don't know. You don't know how many times he hit his head when he flew out the fucking car.
You know Thurman gonna want to tune up, and you know Manny don't want it, and Spence probably gonna need to tune up, and then so what you got left?
I mean, Thurman, I don't even know what to say about Thurman, man. I seen that dude the other day, man. He's fat as fuck. Got a big gut and everything.
Errol is about 185, 190 right now.
Oh man, and he sounded crazy on the interview. Like he sounded like he was slurring his words. Like he got hit a whole bunch of times.
Nah, man, that's his teeth. He got new teeth in, so he got to learn how to talk again.
Oh, okay. He's training then. Is training his new teeth or something?
Nah,
Yes.
Nah. It's a fact, man. If you got the same teeth in your mouth for all your life, and then your teeth switch up, you got to adjust your tongue to speak the proper words because everything's in a different place. So I don't give him heat for that. I mean, he gotta fix. I mean, he gotta readjust.
Yeah, but he probably needs like 2 tune-ups before he, you know.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Cause this dude, bro, you fly out a car. God knows how. I seen that car spinning on the video, man. He flew out of that shit.
He ripped that shit up, bro. He ripped that bitch up, man.
That shit was crazy.
Yes, savage, bro. He a savage.
All right, and going about Kell Brook, right now all he is a name because Kell Brook has never been the same since Triple G.
Just like Gamboa.
Yep.
Yeah, like if you fight Kell Brook, you're fighting a name. Like I don't think that's gonna do anything for Crawford fighting that guy.
That's like he fought Amir Khan because it was a name. It wasn't because Amir Khan was good.
He should fight Lipinets, man. He should fight Lipinets. That's my opinion. Fight Lipinets. I think Sean Porter should get a solid win and then fight Bud. If they can both agree to this shit, because again, man, both of those guys are talking like they don't want to fight each other. You know, it's only Kenny Porter that is talking about making the fight. Sean Porter is not talking about making the fight. Actually, he was the first person out of the two to say that he doesn't want to fight Crawford. So I think both of them, they both need to sit down and talk about it, like they said. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm kind of with you. I'm not with the whole friend shit. I wanted to see Andrade fight Daniel Jacobs. I wanted to see that fight. That didn't happen. If Spence moves up to 154, I would want to see Spence fight Charlo, but that won't happen either. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we'll see, man. We'll see. But Crawford, man, he has he's in a bad spot, man. Like I said earlier, man, they trying to Aaron Pryor this dude, man. You know what I mean? He has to figure out different ways. And if Sean Porter's that way, bro, then hey, make the motherfucking fight, bro. Fuck the friendship. Y'all can be friends afterwards, man. For real, man. That'll be a good ass fight too. Dog, that'll be a monster fucking fight, bro. I'll pay for that shit.
I think that's the toughest fight for Crawford.
How many people?
Exactly.
How many people on the panel fought their friends?
I think we all have.
I do.
For free, right? For free. He became best friends probably after that, but for free.
Man, me and my folks, we fought from elementary to middle school. We finally stopped fighting in high school.
Yeah. So, when I hear them talking about that friend stuff,
you said what?
I said, so you basically saying you said y'all stopped fighting in high school, so y'all stopped fighting when y'all mature and became grown men. In this regard, I can understand it. If you came up in the gym at childhood homies, you know what I'm saying, training together or whatever, some niggas just not gonna mix it up. Like Tyrone Woodley and Ben Askren, them niggas would never fight each other over on the MMA side because they came up in the gym training with each other since they was young. That's it's like a brotherhood kind of thing. So in that regard, if that's the reason why they can't make the fight, I can understand why they not gonna make the fight. You know what I mean? Like, and ain't nothing gonna change that. Because
I get it. You got a point. You got a point there. You got a point.
But Rumble Williams did fight Rashad Evans, and they were stablemates as well. They fought. Just to be fair,
they were stablemates. They were stablemates though.
If Porter had a belt, then I'd be like, man, fuck all that. Get undisputed right now. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't have a belt. He's just coming off a loss. So,
guys, but you know,
would have beat Errol Spence, and what if Porter did still have the WBC belt? Would they be pulling that friend shit then? Because at that point, I would be on that too. I feel you on that, Unbiased. That is true. Like if Porter still had the belt, all that friendship shit go out the window, bro. You got strapped. You gotta see.
He don't have no belt, and to put that type of shit on Sean Porter's career right now, after he just came off a career-defining loss where he really, in most people's opinion, won that fight. You know what I mean? Like that shit'll change shit for amongst motherfucking friends and as real niggas. Like that shit gonna change shit. Like dog, you motherfucker, you just fucked my whole career up in front of the whole world, and we ain't even had to do that shit. Like it ain't even like I had a belt. Like.
Yeah, I can see your point because that's real. Because you know what I mean, if them, you know what I mean, if them niggas came up together, you know what I mean. You made a great point with Tyron Woodley and Ben Askren and shit. You know what I mean. Some niggas are like that. Some niggas are like that. You know what I mean. But fact of the matter is, right now they're both at a point where as though they can benefit each other. Crawford has the belt.
Like I said, I agree with Sean
Porter knew each other
to a certain extent, but there's so many different variables to just that one situation, man. And I just think it all boils down to going back to the main thing is, man, the masses are trying to put some heat in their direction, and of course the PBC don't mind that type of heat going in the Sean Porter direction because they really don't want it on Errol Spence. That's their guy. They not looking at Sean Porter in the same light. They looking at Errol Spence.
They throwing him to the wolves.
Exactly.
They throwing a wrench in the game.
And I mean, look, they clearly they grew up together. You know what I'm saying? Since they were like kids, they knew each other, and obviously they must have fought and sparred each other back then. So I mean, again, it's kind of like the Andrade Daniel Jacobs situation where they just said, "Hey, we're just not gonna fight." You know what I'm saying? That is what it is.
A nigga ain't got to be your blood to be your brother, bro.
Right. I get it. I get it. But as a boxing fan, I want to see the clash of styles. That's just me personally. I want to see the fight. You know what I'm saying? I understand it, but I want to see the fight.
Yeah, especially now because, like I said, they both have a benefit of fighting each other. I'm not just talking about you know what I mean, like the benefit of fighting each other, putting each other on each other's resume. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Sean Porter needs a fucking belt. Terrence Crawford needs a helping hand, bro. For real. You know what I mean? As far as getting his name out there even more and getting a top-notch welterweight on his resume to get him to the to undisputed. You know what I mean? Like they both need each other. And I think this right now is a good time to fight each other. You know what I mean? Because
that's the point I was trying to make earlier when I was saying, like, yo, they don't care about Sean Porter. They done bounce Sean Porter around as a decent fight for any guy they feel as though is going to blow up or has a chance to sell for premier boxing champions. Whether it was Danny Garcia, whether it's Errol Spence, whether it's Adrian Broner, you keep going down the line. None of them fights they put Sean Porter in, they put him in with caring that he was going to win or ever putting a promotional machine behind Sean Porter. When he had the WBC, man, it was crickets and promotion for that nigga, man. Now, when his fights came up, they did the usual, you know, day-to-day, you know what I'm saying, shit. But, man, them niggas never cared about Sean Porter, man. Like, they just be throwing him out there. They don't care how they doing, but they know it's going to be a good fight for the PBC. Like,
he's a good name, bro. He's also a good name to have on your resume. So that's why. That's also why I'm not against Bud fighting him, because I truly feel like he'll wash Sean, in my opinion. It'll be a tough fight, but I think he'll outbox him. So that's why I want to see that fight, and it's a good name to have on his resume. If we really think about it, who did Sean Porter beat at welterweight just besides Danny? You know what I mean?
That's
like nobody. So
I mean, unofficially he beat Spence though. Unofficially he beat Spence.
I thought he won the fight too.
They ain't gonna get that shit no credit when it come down to Bud Crawford legacy. That's what I'm saying. Every time, you know, Sean Porter had to be tested, he never came out on top. Only in the Danny Garcia fight. So when it come down to like boxing minds like your Max Kellermans and your Teddy Atlases and stuff like that, they're not gonna look at that like that was the thing that's gonna really change what Bud Crawford's position is in the pound for pound rankings, or in the, you know what I mean, or in legacy mention as well, in my opinion. Like some of us might look at it like that, but others ain't gonna look at it like that's any kind of test for him.
And you know what, Mr. Two Hands, you know what's gonna happen after he beats Sean? They're gonna move the goalpost again. That's all that's gonna happen. So I see it. I know exactly what it is. But again, I think Porter's just a good name to have on his resume. But I do think after he beats him, he's definitely gonna move the goalpost.
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah, I think different though because.
What'd you say, D?
Let me ask all y'all a question right quick. And keep it 100. If that was Spence, if this is the same situation for Spence, and he had one of the guys in the top 5 that was a friend, would y'all give him that same respect? Keep it real.
With the same body of work,
if it was a friend in the top 5 and he wouldn't fight him, would y'all give him the same respect? Yes or no?
Probably would. I probably would.
He ain't bringing nothing to the table. It's still the same argument.
I probably would. I keep the same energy. It all depends. If they grew up together, I'd be like, you know what, bro? You know what I mean?
You know what though? That's a loaded question. And you know why I'm gonna tell you it's a loaded question, and I'm just keeping it real, D, because Spence did not have the same energy when Bud touched the welterweight division. He wasn't the beast, he wasn't the monster. As soon as he touched the welterweight division, he changed his energy. Bud didn't change his energy until just now. So this is where we're at.
But
I just ain't with the friend shit. I gotta keep it real, bro. I ain't with the friend shit. That's just like my man said, I don't know who he is, but just like he said, I done fought friends for free, and we friends the next day, the next week, and
I still think the fight should happen though.
As a grown man, you kind of different though. Your niggas, bro. You not, especially your day ones. I'm not knuckling my mans. Me and my brother. I'm not fighting my brother.
But check this out, Two Hands. This ain't no fucking street fight or a barroom brawl, bro. This is a competition. This is a sport, my nigga. And they got into this sport to box. This is a sport. This ain't no fucking barroom brawl, bro.
Aspects of why we agree and why we disagree. At the same time, we saying with them being homies, what benefit is it going to do for Bud Crawford? You know what I'm saying? Right now to fight that man, like it's not. There ain't no belt on the line. You know what I mean? And Sean Porter
it's a just top 5 fighter.
Honestly, I agree. It's a lose-lose situation in my opinion. He beats him. I really don't think people will give him the credit. They could say, "Oh yeah, I'll go give him the credit now," but just wait until all the videos and the propaganda machines start pumping out.
It ain't gonna be nobody but the LDBC and cats like that, bro. That's not gonna give him credit.
It's gonna be Max Kellerman. It's gonna be Teddy Atlas. It's gonna be a lot of them.
I agree. Sean gives you a tough fight. Sean is always going to give you a tough fight.
They're going to say if he could touch Sean Porter on the PBC, why couldn't he touch Errol Spence?
They're going to move the goalpost. You know what's going to happen? Sure. You know what I'm guessing is going to happen? I'm guessing if he fights Sean Porter, you know who's going to wind up being ranked number 1 in the WBO? Ugas. Why ain't he fighting the number 1 Ugas?
Right.
Why ain't he fighting Ugas now? They're going to throw him at that. These guys are the guys that they throwing at him to avoid fighting the big names.
That's who I think Crawford should fight. In my opinion, I think he should fight Ugas. Like that's who I want to see him fight. And I think
but you know what? Why ain't Spence fighting Ugas? Why ain't Thurman fighting Ugas?
Campo instead.
They moved his mandatory position.
Why ain't Manny fighting Ugas?
Okay, so because they're not stepping up. Okay, so we excuse Bud for not stepping up. So two rights make two wrongs make a right now, right?
I'm not excusing it.
Other guys, it's not.
I'm just saying, so two wrongs make a right, though, right?
No, I didn't say that.
No. When Bud fought Jeff Horn, what was Jeff Horn at the time?
A champion.
Okay, so you can't say Bud didn't come up there and chase champions. He continued to chase champions after that, and them niggas put on their tap dancing shoes and ran in all other different directions while making offers and everything else. Nobody keeping the same energy, so we not going to disregard all the other felines in the division when one man came through the Pride Land stomping like a motherfucking gorilla. Like, that's the facts. Like,
but them niggas running though.
Bud came up there and fought a champion at 147, got a belt, and he trying to unify with the other guys that got a belt, and they don't want to do it. So we need to keep applying pressure to these pussycats. That's what we need to do.
Technically, Sean don't want the fight either. It's like
you can apply the pressure.
Be like, yo,
you can apply the pressure,
but Sean don't want the fight. So how is he going to duck somebody?
All I'm saying is you can apply the pressure, but in the meantime, do what's necessary. While these motherfuckers running, fight the big fight. That's a big fight between Porter and Crawford
right now, bro. And I bet you anybody that's ranked from the top number 1 to 15 that's ranked in the WBO, half of these cats, if Terrence Crawford fought them, he wouldn't get no credit. And these dudes ranked in the WBO. Let's check the WBO. I'm gonna put it up here for y'all right now. WBO rankings right here. All right.
He should be getting credit for the dude he just beat.
2 or 3 names on here that people will readily identify with. Okay, only a few. This is WBO, and I promise you, y'all don't know half of these dudes. And if Terrence Crawford were to fight these guys, he still ain't gonna get no credit. Let's go to the IBF. Okay, go to the IBF.
God damn.
Like any of these dudes, he ain't gonna get the credit he deserves. This IBF.
Yeah, I should try it.
Okay, now let's go to the WBC. Let's go to WBC, bro. Who can he fight that y'all see up here that he will get credit for? These are all full-fledged welterweights, by the way. Okay, so I could do this all day.
Well, we know what it is with Bud. The narrative is always going to change. No matter who he beats, who he fights, it's always going to change. Like, I expect it to change after he beats Shawn Porter. They're going to be, oh, he needs to fight Danny. Oh, he has to fight Ugas now. Oh, he needs to fight Lipinets. He's ducking this guy now. Like, that's how it is.
They ain't going to throw Danny at him. They're going to throw Lipinets at him. Like you said, it's going to be Ugas, Lipinets. These are all the guys that they keeping them away from the big names. They don't want them to shine.
They don't.
Because like I said, man, the equalizer is this, man. At the end of the day, like I said, if Bud fought and beat fucking Shawn Porter on them ESPN panels, Fox panels, or whatever, what Max Kellerman and Teddy Atlas and them is going to say, if he can get a hold of Shawn Porter, why didn't he fight Errol Spence? Why didn't he fight the other champions over there at the PBC? That's what the argument going to be. It ain't going to change, man. That shit not going to do nothing for him.
I think they know better than that, bro. I think they know better than that. I don't think they're stupid, bro. I think they know what the fuck is going on.
The thing, though. We know Shawn Porter gives everybody a tough fight, no matter who it is, right? So, me personally, I'm gonna give Bud credit. You know what I mean? I don't really care about guys. People give credit. I expect him not to get credit, honestly. But to me,
you breaking up, bro.
Oh, word.
Well, I'll say this: Canelo Alvarez get the same fucking heat. No matter what he do, he's still getting heat. So fuck all that shit. Fight Porter. Fuck that. Canelo get the same heat.
And that's one of that's one of the reasons why I like
my man disgruntled.
but he got a point, and he got a point too, though, because let's just, one of the reasons I like Bud Crawford is because he don't avoid motherfuckers, and so he got to keep that same energy even in this fight. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I'm gonna pull the same thing I did with Earl Spence when he wanted all the big fights and everybody was dogging him out. I was like, "Fuck them." You know what I'm saying? He deserves his shot. And now
he could have moved up and fought Jermell, but he didn't, right? Because they were friends. Matter of fact, Spence said, "I'm not going to 154 because I don't want to step on nobody, Jermell or Jamal's toes at the time."
That's
I mean,
come on, man.
That was
where the money at 154? Everybody know the money at 147. He ain't trying to move up.
That was his reasoning for not. That was his reasoning for not going up there.
That was a bullshit excuse, somebody. That's what it was. That was a bullshit excuse.
Nobody expected them to fight each other because they were friends. That's my point. So it's kind of the same thing with Porter. But for me, again, I don't care if he gets credit for the win from the masses. As a boxing fan, I just want to see the style. I just want to see the style clash. It's a good style clash to me. So
it is. It's a great fight. It's a great fight. But I'm saying they're going to keep throwing.
The fact that if that fight happened, we ain't going to have our popcorn ready and be enjoying the shit out of it. Oh, we all going to love it. That's true.
Right. Yeah. I think we all agree. I think it's just, it's the narratives that we see. Because, I mean, if he fights Porter, like you guys said, Porter's a tough fight for anybody. Then they're going to throw another tough fight at him, Ugas. They ain't going to recognize the WBO, but then all of a sudden they're going to recognize it when they're throwing these guys to the Lions. But he's going to be in all these tough fights, but he ain't going to be fighting these tough fights with these big names. That's why he ain't going to be getting the credit. and they're gonna continue not to give this man credit as long as they possibly can.
Well, I say tough shit. That's the price of being at the top. Because my man Canelo facing the same fucking heat, bro. Canelo's facing the same. This motherfucker climbed 2 weight classes, beat Kovalev, and still don't get no fucking credit. Tough shit. That's the price of being at the top. Fight the motherfucker, dog.
But hold up, D. And with all due respect, Holmes, your nigga Canelo, he got a lot of sweet shit about him, bro. He like to put in a lot of fucking stipulations on niggas, bro. I think that's the reason why he be getting heat as well. That's the reason why he be getting heat as well, bro.
He's the A side.
That's true. That's true. I said that's true, but fuck that. He at the top, nigga. So Crawford at the top, nigga. He on pound for pound at the top, arguably with Lomachenko and Canelo. I ain't trying to hear no bullshit. This is a fight game. You decided.
Hey, I think
you decided to fight. You decided to fight and compete in a sport where you fight. This is a competition sport. That's the sport you decided to go into. The Crawford said he can play basketball. That motherfucker could have tried to play basketball, football, but he decided boxing. So box, motherfucker, box.
Listen, I understand you.
Lit today. Hit the like button. That's a fact, though.
We got to give Danny flame as well, bro, because his excuse for not fighting Bud is disgusting. This dude and his father told Crawford to pull up Lomachenko and fight him. Why are you worried about the PBC? We need $10 million not to fight him. And now he's fighting Ivan Redkach.
But you see that. But here's what folks ain't catching. This is the fact, man. They literally trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone on the other side. That's why Ortiz is ranked so high in the WBO, because he can't get a ranking anyplace else. So that's killing 2 birds with 1 stone, having him fight Bud Crawford.
Yeah, and fuck Danny. Nobody, dog. Nobody. I don't care about no Danny Garcia, bro. You know what I mean? Danny always get that flame, bro.
Because you said that that Mean Machine wasn't even top 5. He was number 1 just last month in the WBO. He was the number 1. This facts right here.
Top 10 welter all across the board.
Worldwide, he's top 10.
Worldwide top 10. Not just WBO. I'm talking about he's considered the top in the top 10 welters of the world.
Exactly.
So I don't see why niggas don't give him his credit. He washed him. That's why niggas be saying shit, but they don't be saying shit.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, y'all need to cut that out, man. Cut that out with that whole little Mean Machine, his Green Machine, and all that. And he's a 2-time Olympian. He's the number 10 welterweight in the world.
And that's another thing I gotta say. Danny Garcia, ranked number 3 in the WBO, could have fought fucking Bud Crawford, but this man is fighting Kevin Farmer's fucking light work.
Exactly.
Danny Garcia full of shit, man.
I'm on the boxing chat.
Now the narrative is
I don't know.
He's a washed up catch. Wow, y'all crazy on this crap, man. Y'all really nuts about this whole little, like, 502. Just admit, Mean Machine is a top 10 welterweight, bro. Terrence Crawford be the top 10 welterweight in Mean Machine. I don't really give him too much credit for Amir Khan because Amir Khan is chinny to me. He's just a name. I never gave Crawford hella praise or any praise for beating Amir Khan. Never did I do that. Okay. I gave him credit for how he beat Mean Machine. I give him credit for that and because of who Mean Machine is and where he was ranked when he fought.
I mean, I don't care about Amir Khan as a fighter too much, but at the same time, Bud went out there and did his thing, dropped him in the goddamn first round, and made that man turn, you know what I'm saying, pussy, and get up out the fight.
Like, you know that's what happened. Man, fuck it all the way. Because you know why? These the same motherfuckers that get out here and don't give Buck no credit, and he need to fight this guy and he need to fight that guy. Then why aren't you giving the heat to any of the fucking PBC fighters that been ducking him? Because when he wanted to fight, none of them motherfuckers stepped up to take it.
That's a fact.
Yep.
And you fighting the top 10 welterweight in the world. That's a bully fighter and beat him in a dome game.
Exactly, but yeah, he needs to fight the top 5, one of the top 5. But the top 5 don't want to fight him. Where's the same energy?
Yo, who is this Hawker Mustang talk about Danny should fight Manny? Danny Garcia don't deserve that Manny Pacquiao fight, bro. Why you even put that comment in there? Danny should fight somebody and earn a fucking fight. Stop cherry picking.
See, that's what niggas need to understand. When it come down to just the Manny Pacquiao thing, it ain't who wants to fight Manny Pacquiao. It's who Manny Pacquiao wants to fight. So it don't matter who anybody want to fight Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is going to pick and choose at the end of the day. So don't matter what niggas want.
Goddamn right, man. Fuck Danny Garcia and Manny Pacquiao. That motherfucker don't deserve that money. He can earn that money.
Fight Sean Porter, right? But Sean Porter, I mean, why would y'all want him to fight Danny Garcia? And then Sean Porter beat Danny Garcia. But then y'all not gonna give him no credit if he fights and beats Danny Garcia. Because then if he fights and beats Danny Garcia, you know what y'all gonna say? Well, not the panel, but the other side cats gonna say, well, Sean Porter beat Danny. So you need to fight Sean Porter, and then it's going to lead to that. So I don't think Terrence Crawford should fight Danny Garcia, even though he's number one in the WBO. I don't think he should fight him. I think he should fight like a Ugas or either Ugas or a Sean Porter. I think if he fights either one of those two, that will give him the respect. You have to give him the respect that he deserves because Sean Porter beat Danny Garcia, and I think if Terrence Crawford beats Danny, he's still not gonna get the proper due he deserves.
Well, that's still some bullshit on paper because if Jeff Horn was a champion and he just beat Manny Pacquiao and Terrence Crawford comes up there and stops him, and Manny Pacquiao couldn't stop him, nobody gives him credit, and then he stops everybody who's ranked top 10 fighters in the division that he can get his hands on while wanting everybody else, and still nobody's giving him credit. It ain't gonna change, man. He should get credit now. What do you mean? What do you mean? Give him credit, man. We need to give that nigga credit.
He get credit from all the boxing minds out here. Like everybody on the panel, he gets the credit. But my thing is fuck credit because none of them get. AJ, he get discredited. Loma gets discredited. Canelo gets discredited. They all get discredited. So fuck a credit, nigga. Get in there and fight. Fuck a credit. No, none of the best get credit. Why the fuck should Crawford get anything different? None of them motherfuckers get credit.
Damned if you don't.
Damn right.
Danny and Sean Porter are, to me right now, they just named resumes. Both of them, when they step up, they lose. Like, let's keep it 100. They both lose whenever they step up. Both of them, arguably lost to people. Sean Porter arguably lost to Julio Diaz, and Danny arguably lost to Herrera. Like, so, I mean, they're just good names to have on your resume. That's pretty much how I look at it.
Gotcha.
I think you're putting a little too much energy towards Crawford, man, because it's you acting like Crawford don't be getting ducked, bro.
Nigga, I just said, me and nobody just said both of these niggas get that smoke. So what you mean on Crawford? I said both of them niggas full of shit. Crawford and Porter. With the friendship kumbaya shit, nigga. It ain't all on Crawford, but Crawford is the man right now. He the one with the belt. So that's why I'm speaking on Crawford.
Yeah, hold on. My nigga, you putting a lot of energy in Crawford not fighting Porter, bro. At least these two niggas was honest. Bro. They friends. They don't want to wreck each other until they make that decision. So probably what they saying is, probably before Porter lost to Spence, they probably wanted to do like a full-fledged undisputed. But now that's out of the way. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier, I think Crawford should take the Porter fight. But I'm not gonna put all that energy on Crawford just because Canelo be getting the heat. Because guess what? Crawford's still going to get fucking ducked no matter what. Yeah. It don't matter. You know what I mean? Them niggas still going to duck him. So what I'm saying is put that energy towards somebody who deserves it.
Yeah.
Like PBC.
Is this a sport? Is this a sport?
Fight to make. Would it be easier to make an undisputed fight with Crawford and Errol Spence, or would it be an easier fight to make with Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter for an undisputed match? What would be an easier fight to make?
Neither.
Nah, Sean Porter.
Sean Porter and Crawford is an easier fight to make than the
because they would agree.
But is it really going to come down to the fighter? Absolutely not. So so either one of them in that position, it's not going to come down to one of them. But if it came down to the fighter's opinion, Sean Porter. But Sean Porter wouldn't be able to make that decision.
Yeah, sure.
Well, let me ask you this, Rocket Strike. Let me ask you, everybody. Let me ask you this right quick.
Let me just say this real quick.
This is a sport. This is a competitive sport, right? And I get the fact that they're friends, but I'm just making this point. It's a competitive sport, okay? Motherfucking tennis players, golf players, are they not gonna fucking challenge each other because it's a fucking they friends? Fuck no, they'll get across the ring and pop that ball back and forth. It's a sport, bro. You decided this is the sport you're gonna compete in, so fucking compete, dog. Period.
I understand that. I understand that. Hold up, y'all. Hold on, one second, right? I understand that, but you want to know the difference between this sport and all the rest of those sports you just named? Niggas die in this sport, B. Niggas die in this sport, B.
Niggas die in the UFC.
Niggas die in this sport, B.
Like I said, listen, niggas die in the UFC.
When last time a nigga died in the UFC?
Hold on, Rocket. Just like I said, niggas in the UFC live together, fight in the same goddamn gym, and they grew up together, but they still get in there and fucking fight because they're competing in a sport.
But hold up. UFC, hold on, 2 hands. Let me ask him real quick, bro. Hold on 1 second, bro. And see, this is the thing. UFC is not boxing, bro. And boxing, you want to know what they have, bro? They have a choice. UFC don't. Dana White make those motherfucking decisions. If you don't fight, nigga, okay, sit your butt motherfucking ass down. You ain't gonna make no motherfucking money. Them niggas already not making enough money. They got a choice. And boxing, they got a choice, bro.
Well, I will just say MMA then, mixed martial arts. Let's not single it out to the UFC. Mixed martial arts, nigga. Fuck UFC. Mixed martial arts. They still fight. They got Rec, they got Bellator, they got Cage. Come on, mixed martial arts, nigga. They still fight. I'm not trying to hear that bullshit.
Hold on. Let me ask the people on something.
I gotta say something on that though, because I'm a fighter, and I know people that are in other gyms. I know other fighters and all that, and I'm telling you, I have friends that compete on the same level I compete and fight in the same weight class that I fight in. And I've told my coach, I said, yeah, I'll fight anybody. But I'm only gonna fight my friends, people I know, for a strap. I'm not just gonna be gung ho to get in there with somebody that I've sparred before, that I've sat there and drank, smoked, chilled with, ate. Right. It's not that easy to just step in there and try to hurt this. Because when I get in there, I'm trying to hurt you, and it's not that easy to get in there and try to hurt somebody. That's like me and 2 Hands, or me and Rocket, or me and you, D, everybody on the panel. That's like us getting in there. All fighters, and they saying, well, you got to fight 1-2 Kid. I'm not going to be very quick to fight 1-2 Kid, regardless if he's better than me or not. I'm not going to be quick to want to fight him.
You're right.
Nigga, I'm shooting your ass.
Don't Crawford got a strap, and Porter don't got one, so he'll be fighting for a strap. So you exactly right. Porter will be fighting for a strap.
I understand what DC3 is saying, man.
I'm just saying, I understand it, but if it ain't for a strap, I'm not really finna get up for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna be willing to get up for a fight, my friend, and it's not even for no strap. It's for a so-called recognition in the boxing world. Like, what am I really fighting for? Am I fighting him?
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, D ain't trying to hear all that.
It's for legacy too. It's for legacy too. It's not just recognition.
Go ahead, 2 Hands.
He said in MMA, they fight each other, brethren are not sleeping in the same house. I said that is absolutely not true, because on the highest level, Tyron Woodley and Ben Askren would never fight each other. And they're on record saying that. They grew up in the gym together wrestling with each other. So you can't say MMA it differs, because it doesn't.
Earl Smith,
it's different, bro. When you step in that ring, you gotta want to stop that dude. You gotta want to knock him out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta want to either kill or be killed in the ring. Like, you don't want to do that standing across the person that you grew up with. So I get it.
Right, exactly.
Wait a minute though. You know, why the hell are we pushing this fight anyway? Yo, is fucking Shawn Porter even ranked in the WBO?
No.
First off, does he have a title? No. Danny Garcia is ranked #1 in the WBO. Where's the heat for him?
Tell him 1-2.
We already flagged
Danny Garcia. Fuck Danny Garcia. No, he's a cherry pick. Danny Garcia's a bitch. Danny Garcia's a bitch.
Let's just.
I don't understand. Who? Danny?
Let's just write Danny off. He should be getting the heat.
Danny's a bitch. Danny's a bitch. He's not gonna fuck with him. Everybody know that, bro.
But he's beating on the Danny Garcia, bro. It's not like Danny Garcia ain't getting no flame. Niggas flaming the fuck out Danny Garcia, bro. What you talking about?
Danny Garcia.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm talking about. Is he ranked in the WBO period?
Yeah, but he getting flamed though.
Yes, he's a bitch.
No, I'm talking about.
He's a bitch.
I'm talking about Shawn Porter. Is he ranked in the WBO? Yes or no?
Nah.
Does he have a title?
No.
Get him.
Does he have a title?
Is he considered one of the top 5 welterweights?
Is he coming off a loss? Yes.
Yes. Is he considered one of the top 5 welterweights, even coming off that loss? Because a lot of motherfuckers think he beats him. Is he considered a top 5 welterweight?
You know what's so funny? Shawn Porter was not considered a top 5 welterweight.
He ain't no top welterweight. Never in life.
He was considered that, bro. You talking about before?
Oh, nah. You can't do that, bro.
Past 10.
Of course he was. He had a fucking belt.
Hold up, bro. You saying before he fought Spence, he was considered a top 5 unbiased?
Let me clear it up. Just all you got to do, right? Hold on. Go on YouTube and just look up the conferences before the fight was started. Just go scroll down in the comment section and look at it. All of those people are saying Shawn Porter's a D-class boxer. He's a bum, trash, can't fight. But now, because Earl Spence struggled.
Who was saying that? Was you and I saying that? Because you and I unbiased said that motherfucker was going to be a tough fight for Spence. Who was saying it?
I'm saying
who was saying it?
I'm not talking about you.
Oh, don't do it.
Because what I'm talking about is casuals and fanboys. Was we saying that? Was we saying he won the top 5 unbiased?
Even not me. I'm the
okay then. So you was a fucking top 5, my nigga.
I'm the one who told you that Shawn Porter was going to get Spence that way.
Nobody gave look on my page. I said it was going to be a split decision. It wasn't going to be an easy one for Errol Spence.
So did I.
Everybody thought Shawn Porter was a damn good before this shit. Don't act like niggas was ready for Shawn Porter. Like he was going to be a tough out. Everybody said that was an easy washing. Errol Spence said out his mouth when he met up with Brian Crawford. Why don't I take the easy route, which is Shawn Porter? So when was Shawn Porter ever looked at a dog like a dog of a division? He came out and shocked the world. Didn't shock me.
D. Jefferson.
He was said to be a tough fight by everybody on this fucking panel. The dude that I used to be on the channel with all the time, he knows the sports was talking about this bulldozing shit. I said on my channel, the motherfucker was crazy with that shit. Ain't no fucking way Errol Spence was gonna stop Shawn Porter because this motherfucker's top notch. So I don't want to hear that bullshit about what casuals and fucking say, bro. I'm not listening to
that. Listen to me. We are 6 sensible niggas. We ain't the world, bro. But the whole world, nobody gave Shawn Porter a fucking chance. Nobody did. We are 6 sensible, well-rounded thinking niggas,
didn't even give him a chance. Beforehand,
right here, bro.
And D, you was on the panel. I remember this, D. I remember this like yesterday. You were saying that Earl Spence was indefinitely gonna stop Shawn Porter until we started being like, "Yo, are you crazy? Shawn Porter got a chin. He's definitely gonna get
I'm biased.
Shit.
No, fuck that. I'm biased. Hold the fuck up. I know you got receipts on bias, so pull that motherfucking receipt, nigga, because I said that Shawn Porter was not gonna be stopped by Errol Spence. I ain't never fucking said Shawn Porter was gonna be stopped. So pull your fucking receipts, because you keep receipts. Pull it up, put a video up. Put a video up.
I got receipts, though. Check my videos. Check what they say.
I want a bias to put, like, you put a video up about he knows the sports. Put a video up about D. Jefferson. Put my voice on that saying Earl Spence is gonna stop Shawn Porter, unbiased. Put your receipts up, because that's bullshit, nigga.
That's easy. It's on the UGC.
2 hands. Promote your shit, nigga. Promote your shit, 2 hands.
article right here, bro.
Sean Porter, a lot of niggas ain't keeping that same energy, but I know on the 2 Hands Up show, I kept the same energy from the first video to the last. So please pull my receipts. I said that nigga wasn't never gonna get no win over there. It was gonna be a split decision win the whole time. A lot of niggas, nobody gave Sean Porter no type of credit before he fought Errol Spence. Like I said, it's pure facts. When Errol and Bud was in front of each other, Errol called that man the easy route, and y'all thought he was too.
Yep.
I'm not saying everybody, but I know the world was thinking that. But I said when it comes to a panel of 6, you know what I'm saying, realistic niggas, I'm not saying y'all might have picked it, but I know my energy and all my receipts match up. But the rest of the world,
that was my point.
Only thing I said considering easy route was that he was with the PBC. But as far as beating him up and all of that, bullshit, I said that dumb shit, bro. I said easy route because he was with the PBC, bro.
Even Angel Santos in the chat knows you said it. He said, look, I remember that live. I'm going to get it, though. I'm going to get it for you.
Yeah, get it. Get it, nigga. Get it. Go ahead and get it. Go ahead and get it. I want you to make a video out of it, too. I want you to make a video out of it.
Oh, man.
I'm going to send it to you.
This is crazy.
I got the article right here that Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford over the last 2 days and he just posted another article 12 hours ago, basically with Crawford saying that, and I quote, that's not a fight that I'm focused on right now or even worried about, says Crawford to DAZN about a fight between him and Porter. I'm focused on other thing he had to fight, and if it made sense, then that would be a fight that we would both agree upon. But right now, I feel like that's not something we should discuss right now because there's nothing on the table for me, says Terrence Crawford. What do y'all have to say about that?
I said something on the table for him.
Saying all day.
And I say there's something on the table for him. Shut these motherfucking groupies and fanboys up, and that's what's on the table for them. Put yourself in legacy because forget about what these groupies and fanboys say. When they go down in the history books, that man fought a motherfucker who ain't never been stopped. He fought a motherfucker who was a challenge for everybody. In the history books, on his legacy, that is what is in it for him. Period. We know this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's real.
Yeah, Bob Arum.
That's what it is, man.
That's Bob Arum. I got the article right now with saying that Sean Porter's caught off guard by Bob Arum's apparent option change. So it's obvious that Sean Porter is trying. Bob Arum is trying really hard to like not make the fight happen. Like,
fuck Bob Arum, snake ass, bro.
No, he was trying. Bob was saying that Sean Porter was now a commendable opponent for Bud. And then Sean said, oh, so why am I now a good opponent? And then he also said in that same sequence, he said that the fight's only going to happen. Again, he said,
ain't got a title. That's why. Because Sean ain't got a title. That's why he's a commendable opponent. That's why that's all it is.
Yeah. And then you hear so many people say, what are you talking about? He's a former champion. This, that, and the third. He's this, that, and the third. Oh, Sean Porter ain't no fucking former champion now? Come on, man. How many times we got to former champion this, former champion that? All of a sudden now he ain't fucking worth nothing. Get out of here with that shit.
Right. I don't fuck with that shit either, bro. Niggas act like Sean Porter's trash. Like he's a bum, like he's nothing.
Man, come on.
Bro, you gotta honestly. People,
nobody acting like Sean Porter trash, but there's levels, man. And there's certain levels niggas ain't gonna break. He got a ceiling, bruh. And he real close to hitting his head at the top, if he ain't hit his head at the top already. But there's just other levels that niggas can break through that Sean Porter can't. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna say this. Sean Porter is pure trouble for Terrence Crawford, bro. Sean Porter is trouble for Terrence Crawford. And Crawford know that shit.
Yeah.
He know that shit. And they're friends. So he has an advantage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He has an advantage with that too. Because he can always use that's my friend card. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? Look, like I said earlier, man, for anybody thinking that this is going to be easy pickings for Crawford, whenever he decide to fight Porter, y'all niggas are smoking mushrooms, bro. For real. Because I don't see that shit. I see the same shit. I see the same shit happening, just like with Spence. Now Crawford ain't no Spence. You know what I mean? But I see the same shit happening. And I'm gonna tell you this: if Crawford if he ain't got no funk on his punches, bro, man, Porter's not gonna respect that shit, bro. For real. And you know what Porter does when he don't respect your shit. Now Keith, he tried to suplex the nigga. He tried to suplex Keith, bro. Keith threw some Hail Mary shit on him. He tried to suplex that nigga. And Errol Spence, luckily for him, he dropped him. But guess what? Errol Spence power ain't all that there either. So you're gonna have to have a lot more for Sean Porter than just straight boxing skills, bro.
And
he's coming.
Sean Porter start using that goddamn head as a third puncher. When he start coming up inside of Crawford and slinging that head around too. Wait till that happens, goddammit. Wait till that happens.
I'm trying to tell you.
Y'all forgot what Kell Brook did to Sean Porter. What you think goddamn Bud Crawford gonna do to his ass? He getting washed the fuck.
Hold up. Terrence Crawford ain't stronger than Porter. I think at that point, Kell Brook was.
I think
Kell Brook was stronger.
I think Terrence Crawford power is very underestimated though, Ricochet, for real. I think a lot of niggas.
Hey, two hands.
Rocket.
Rocket, this is Rocket, bro. It's Rocket.
Rocket Strike.
Oh, my bad.
My man called me Ricochet.
I'm calling you the wrong name.
It's cool. It's cool, two hands, Joe.
But two hands. Hey, two hands. I think we all picked Crawford to win that fight, if I am mistaken. I think we all picked Crawford to win it, though.
It's just like I said, it's like we all agree, but we all disagreeing in different layers because there's so many different layers to this conversation and this argument. Like there's a whole bunch of different narratives just wrapped around this one little situation. So it's not like anybody like all, you know what I'm saying, pro one way. It's just a lot of different shit to unpack. And we've been unpacking this shit for like the past 2 hours.
We moved to a different crib, dog. We moved to a different crib. We unpacking that bitch, dog.
You know what, though? We talking this real boxing talk. This is what boxing talk supposed to look like. Everybody got a difference in opinion. We all are able to agree and disagree and not be disrespectful. We got cat that's still able to say their opinion. And this is real boxing talk. This is what we about right here. Real boxing talk, man. That's what I like.
This live right here is fire, man. Niggas need to hit that like button.
Well, I'm getting ready to subscribe. Hey, Rocket Strike, this is what I'm going to do for you, my nigga. I'm going to do this shit for you today. I'm getting ready to put up a video flaming Sean Porter ass for goddamn talking that friend shit. I ain't even going to mention
Come on, D. Come on, man. Probably DMV love over here, man. What you doing, man? Come on, baby. Don't do me like that. Come on, baby. I'm over the always.
I'll put it up. Sean Porter need to cut that bullshit out about this friendship shit.
Man, your ass vengeful like a motherfucker, man. God damn.
Dedicated to my nigga Rocket Strike.
Damn, the DMV just went out the window, huh? DMV just went out the window, huh? Oh, all right. It's cool.
Hey, D.
Mention my name, nigga. Mention my name.
You know,
this is what I'm gonna say, Rocket. I'm gonna say Sean Porter needs to goddamn fight goddamn Terrence Crawford. Shout out to my nigga Ricochet Strike.
Oh man.
Two hands, Joe. I swear, bro. Hey, two hands, bro. I swear, bro. You need to pay me some money, bro. You done fucked up my name, bro. Now my name is Ricochet. God damn.
Nigga, typing your shit wrong right now.
Hey, D, you should be more worried about Unbiased because he dropped off to go find that video.
Yeah, he did. I ain't worried about a goddamn thing, bro, because I said the easiest shit was him being on the same side of the street. But listen, man, I always respected Sean Porter, and when I first got asked about that fight, I said Errol Spence ain't stopping no fucking Sean Porter, and I said as a matter of fact, neither one of them stopping each other.
Mm-hmm. And back to the subject about Brooke muscling Sean Porter. So did Ugas.
Yeah,
Ugas did it too.
Sean Porter. I was surprised. Ugas kept Sean Porter on his back foot.
See, this is the thing, though. See, this is the thing. I ain't really fuck with Sean Porter like that ever since that Birdo fight. After that Birdo fight, I'm like, man, fuck this nigga. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I always kept my respect for that nigga, bro. I never became delusional and try to put a jacket on him that he didn't deserve. You know what I mean? When everybody came out with that spin shit, bro, I was like an alien in a different fucking world, bro. For real, bro. Like, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Officially, Spence won, but fucking Porter won that goddamn fight. Fuck anybody. Fuck anybody else. Porter won that fucking fight, bro.
Sean Porter Rocket. This is what it is about Sean Porter, man. He like the 147's Rudy, bro. He like the nigga, gonna give his all, man. Go out there, you gotta respect it. He the 147 Rudy, man.
He's the dog all the time.
Nah, he got skills though. He got skills.
I'm not.
Porter got skills, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you gotta respect the nigga that's gonna go out there and really put it on you for 12 rounds. Got an excellent gas tank and ain't gonna give up. And he got durable. The heart to fight everybody, durable as shit. I gotta respect a nigga like that. I ain't taking nothing away from him. That's why I said he remind me of like the nigga Rudy, like the movie Rudy. That nigga got all heart. He willing to go. He might have a few disadvantages, but his heart give him some advantages though.
I just thought about something. I know what Unbiased talking about. I said that Sean Porter gonna run. Hold on. I said Sean Porter gonna run in there and get dropped by Errol Spence. Now, if I'm not mistaken, didn't he run in there and get dropped?
Yeah, but he didn't get knocked out. He got dropped.
I said dropped. I ain't say knocked out. That's what Unbiased talking about. I said he gonna run in there and get dropped. Now, was I wrong or right about that?
His glove dropped.
Hey man, fuck that. If your glove touch the canvas, that's called a knockdown, nigga. I ain't trying to.
Hey, D, he ain't fall on his ass.
Hey man, did you see his face? Did you see his face when he went down and touched that
dog? He a monster.
This morning, who got D up this morning? Who pissed D off this morning? Because D is just energetic today.
That nigga a monster. Bro. That nigga went to sleep while he was standing up, and he still ain't falling the fucking ground. He a savage. That's a savage. That's a savage, bro. Those are type of D. Those are type of niggas that you shoot. You don't fight them type of niggas, bro. Those are fucking diphead ass niggas. Those are niggas who be smoking water. You know what I mean? That's what Storm is, bro.
He that PCP nigga. He that PCP nigga.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Y'all DMV ass niggas killing me.
Hell no, bro. Something got in the deep this morning.
Compared Sean to a decorated waterhead.
Sean Porter be dusting before he go in that ring. He be dusting.
What? No, the nigga went to sleep and didn't even fall, bro. That's a dipper head, bro. That's a dipper head.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Look at the size of his head. That shit look like a goddamn Rottweiler. That Rottweiler head ass.
He got that weird ass torso too.
Oh my god, man, that nigga tank, man. He a tank, bro. For real, bro. I don't nah. See, I ain't never gonna count out. Well, I never really did count him out, but I'm never counting out Sean Porter, bro. It would have to take for him to get old, man. For real.
Yeah.
That nigga's a tank.
He a tank, but he not accurate though. That's the thing. But when he do land, I ain't gonna lie though. He might not be the most accurate puncher, but when he do land, when he actually lands shots, he do make you go, ooh, shit.
And his work rate is crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Third Punch Promotions. He got that head. You know what I'm
saying? What? Tell you, bro. Hey, when he was in there fighting Danny, I had to delete the video because Top Rank flagged it. But when he was in there fighting Danny, man, he came up on Danny with that head about 4 or 5 times. I slowed it down. It was all head. It wasn't no accident or nothing. That motherfucker came head first. Bah! hit Danny across the chin with that head. I was like, damn, that's how you know Danny got a chin.
He was
body too.
He was studying that Holyfield tape.
Yeah, there you go. Hell yeah.
For real.
Yeah, man. People
he should fight. At this point, he needs to fight. Terrence Crawford needs to fight Shawn Porter. They kind of, at this point, we kind of made it make sense that they do need to fight. Regardless if he gets the recognition that he deserves or not, he still got that name on his resume. A name like Amir Khan isn't big enough to get you the recognition that you may need at welterweight. You need to fight somebody more established, like a Shawn Porter, who was a former two-time world champion, and also somebody like Adenius Ugas, who pretty much no one is trying to fight him. So no top guys trying to fight him. So I think if he fights a Ugas or a Porter, it's no more. He ain't fought nobody. No more.
It makes more sense. It make more sense for him to fight Yordenis Ugas because they fought in the amateurs and Terrence Crawford lost that fight. So if anything, that should be the fight to make.
Yeah, I like Ugas fight. I like that Ugas fight. Listen to it. I like that.
Same thing with Shane Mosley and Vernon Forrest. That's why they made that fight happen, because Vernon Forrest beat Shane Mosley in the amateurs. So they made that fight happen, and Vernon Forrest, of course, we all know, beat Shane Mosley as a pro. So
yeah, and then all of these niggas that ain't gonna give him credit. You know what I'm saying? Speaking on this former two-time champion, all of these niggas that ain't gonna give him credit. Look at what they do with Stank Davis. He a former two-time champion. He a former two-time champion. You know what I mean? They always cry about this Stank Davis nigga, two-time champion. But now it's Porter. Come on, man. But y'all ain't gonna give him credit. He a former two-time champion. Just like y'all give Stank Davis, who ain't fought a motherfucker.
This nigga said Stank Davis.
Yeah, and I said, hey, and I also said that about Stank Davis too. How
he called him too Stank too.
Yeah, he's sneaking his way on the pound for pound list. If you look at it, he fought at 130. We already know he fought a bunch of 26 pounders, but he won a belt at 130, right? Now he's moving up to 35. He's moved up to 35, and he's going to win another belt, which will make him a two-time world champion, also a two-division world champion, which makes him eligible for the pound-for-pound list. So he's sneaking his way on the pound-for-pound list, fighting 26 pounders. I peep game. He's sneaking on that.
Well, I say this: top 5 pound for pound, ain't no way this fool get up there, because who he gonna knock out? He gonna knock out Inouye? He gonna knock out Usyk, Loma, Crawford, Canelo? Fuck no.
He'll never make the Ring magazine.
You finna say something? What's on your mind about that?
Yeah, y'all should probably change his name to Rank Davis, because it's gonna be changing.
Yeah, man. Fuck that nigga, man. I used to. The worst thing about Davis to me is I used to back this dude, bro. I hate when I back a fighter and then they just prove me all kind of wrong. That's why I got a whole lot of heat toward Tank Davis, because I used to literally back this fool, bro.
Yeah, I don't really back Tank. I don't back Tank because he ain't fought nobody, and I think they own this, trying to make people stars more than real. It's basically what Floyd said. Floyd said it better himself. He was open and honest about it. He said, y'all can have the best to ever do it inside the square circle, but I'm going to be the best businessman. I'm going to be the one to make the most money, make the better business decisions. I'm the best at that. I'm not the best at put on a pair of gloves.
I'm sorry, D, but 502 King says, I'm a Tank fan, but I think Gamboa can do damage, especially at 12-1 odds. You just said 12-1 odds. So you trying to hype up a dude, right? You trying to hype a dude up and in the same breath say 12-1 odds. Come on, man. We know what you're doing. Come on, man. It's just a name on his belt. You trying to hype up the fight. I mean, we're all going to watch it anyway, so you don't have to do that. Just saying.
Tank, this man said Tank should step up after this fight. Tank should this fight should be a step up fight. It shouldn't even be Gamboa. Okay, he should be fighting Teofimo Lopez, which he's not gonna do. He should be fighting Devin Haney. He should be fighting Lomachenko. Since he's supposed to be the star, he should be fighting other stars.
This is a step down. He's taking a step down to help Gamboa up because he's old as all hell. That's what he's doing.
On home health care with my grandmother. I see physical therapy classes, man.
Trying to hype it up like they're trying to hype up like they tried to hype up that Ortiz shit. They got them AARP titles. Don't nobody care, man.
Hey, Davis put Davis, he the type of nigga that put even more validity to Terrence Crawford. And while all of these motherfuckers that don't want to give Terrence Crawford credit, all we got to do is bring up Tank Davis. Because all of these motherfuckers that are trying to rob Terrence Crawford of credit, all we got to do is put up Tank Davis. That's it. Throw Tank Davis in their face. Like, y'all dumb motherfuckers want to give Tank credit, and he ain't fought nobody but Pedraza.
Throw him in there, too.
Yup, Leo, too.
Cruz, he ain't shit.
Yup.
Like, y'all got all this. Let's go on that before we slide off this camp. Since we was on Terrence Crawford and how he ain't fought a welterweight or a top welterweight, hell, Tank Davis ain't fought an actual 35-pounder or a legit fighter aside from Pedraza. Aside from that, who is Tank Davis's fault? Who is Tank Davis?
Talking about this.
No one. But you know what they'll say? You know what they'll say, Boone? They'll say Cuellar. Like, man, shut up before I smack the hell out you with that Cuellar shit.
We would just talk about it. Yo, Tank is wasted talent. They moving him wrong.
Adrian Broner 2.0.
Yeah, just about.
Adrian Broner 2.0.
But Adrian fought Maidana.
Yep.
He moved up and fought Monsters.
Yep.
After he got the title.
Garcia.
Yeah.
But I'm just talking about, but I meant in a sense one
they
thing.
write that off.
I meant in the sense of being I meant in the sense of being talented with a lot of potential and not doing nothing with it. That's what I meant, Adrian Broner 2.0. Because Adrian Broner, if he would have stayed in the gym, practice on his craft, Broner would have been something terrible. But he wanted the club, he wanted to party, he wanted to drink, he wanted to do drugs. Same thing with Tank Davis, drunk on the couch, getting smacked up by his girlfriend on Instagram, fat ass gut, throwing money to strippers, and ain't doing a goddamn thing.
I seen that coming when he just skipped 140 because there was a lot of monsters at 140, and he jumped to 147 to fight Paulie Malignaggi.
Right.
Like he said, he's a champion at 40. He's a 44.
Yeah, like he ducked. I mean, there was Garcia there, Matisse. I think Crawford was around there. He just jumped and got the fuck out of Dodge.
And fought Jesse Vargas and got stamped.
Yeah, because they were spoiling him. No matter how horrible he did, they kept giving them in the money fights. So they were spoiling the fuck out of him. So it was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go for the money.
He was a good promoter.
He do sell. Adrian do sell. Regardless, he do sell.
Yeah, and what's this? And this bullshit about he gonna let his hands go, motherfucker. He ain't never let his hands go. Don't tell me he gonna let it if he let his hands go. When the fuck he ever let his hands go?
Yeah, every time he let his hands go, he had Maidana flashbacks. Because when he fought Maidana, when he tried to let his hands go, Maidana catch it with one. Boop.
Right. There was the letting their hands go. That motherfucker kept his hands right in his pocket.
Mm-hmm. He don't want to get caught with nothing. He want to be pretty and shit. He don't want to take no swollen eye or no bruises. He don't want to take nothing to give something. He ain't.
Man, y'all talking about the two cutest fighters in the motherfucking sport, man. Them niggas VIP, boo-booed up, kissing each other, getting tattoos together.
Right.
Sharing fucking Sonic footlongs and slushies
and shit. Going to walk in the parks and shit.
Weirdos. Hell
yeah. Them niggas at the ice cream parlor with one ice. Look, Mr. Two Hands. They at the ice cream parlor with one sundae and two spoons.
Man,
spoon ass niggas.
Lady in the tramp ass niggas. Sharing spaghetti. Down to the last meatball. Splitting it in half. Just nasty.
Two straws
be making me mad, bro.
Two straws, one shake
making me mad as shit.
Oh, lady in the tramp.
I'm tired of seeing these niggas on Instagram fucking hugged up, cuddled in furs and shit like that. Niggas is weird.
Hell no.
I already said them two in competition to see which one of them gonna have the next space in Floyd Mayweather bed. That's what they're in competition for. Who gonna get the next space in Floyd Mayweather bed?
Oh man, but there's a lot of suspect shit going on in boxing. Like we could flame AJ, we could flame these guys, we could flame a lot
AJ
of people.
In the damn hot tub with a gang of niggas. Like, what are you doing?
Not only in the hot tub, this nigga did a damn. He had a picture. All of these niggas standing up there in boxer shorts. A bunch of niggas in boxer shorts hugged up. I'm like, what the hell? AJ sweeter than a piece of candy, bro.
And you know what people like try to go over?
That was a lotion contest. Them niggas was trying to see who Shine was the best out there.
I love your contact.
That's the well moistured Olympics and shit. This
you talk about
Neutrogena, that one wearing jerkins.
Oh, man,
these niggas is weird, man.
Then you got Wilder coming in with his over the top WWE outfits, talk about he want to have kids. And don't let me even get on Cotto. Everybody skip over that shit. That was the worst.
And then Wilder come in the ring. Didn't Wilder come in the ring with a skirt on? When the last time that nigga was Scottish? That wasn't no kilt. That was a goddamn skirt, nigga.
Scottish or Irish. If you Scots or Irish, and it's not even a skirt, it's a kilt.
Nah, that nigga from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Nigga, man, you ain't Scottish or Irish. That was a skirt, nigga.
That shit is a dress. If that shit ain't green and red, and no disrespect if I don't know the rest of the colors, but you know that plaid shit. If it ain't that, nigga, you wearing a skirt. Point blank, period. You out there jump fanny nanny.
Cause that's how Floyd like to see him, bro. That's how Floyd like to see him in a skirt. You go put that skirt on and go in the ring for me. Let me see how you move in that skirt.
Hey, Floyd, man, what my legs look like, bro?
Yeah.
Y'all remember when Paulie came in with the extensions?
Oh man, that nigga Paulie Malignaggi went Fetty Wap on him.
Oh,
extensions. Linking at the boys that shit on his way through the tunnel. Them niggas like that tunnel walk shit, man. That shit a fashion show.
1738.
That's why they do a little spin, gloves up, shit like that. Winking at the crowd. Couple homos standing in the corner. They love that type of tunnel.
I can't go for that, bro.
That shit can't help when you get snuffed too. When they get popped and shit and your weaves going all over the place.
1738 promotions, baby.
Yeah, man.
That shit getting ripped out in the ring. Hey,
I missed that 80s shit. We was talking about that shit that one time when them boys used to come in and they had them jerry curls and they get snuffed and that activator go everywhere.
That was Hitman Hearns. If you had to fight Tommy Hearns, you was mad as a motherfucker. You was fighting him and his jerry curl juice.
Remember Mitch Green
was burning your eyes.
Mitch Green had the long jerry curl. He had the Soul Glow jerry curl.
All right, Pablo 2 says, who you think wins out of Benavidez and Plant? I'm going with Khalid Plant. That's my dude.
Yeah.
I think Benavidez.
I got Benavidez.
I got Benavidez
late round stoppage.
Yeah,
I'm going with Plant. At first, I was with 1-2. I said the same thing 1-2. I said Benavidez would beat him Plant in the late rounds, but I'm gonna go with Plant because I've been rocking with Plant all through his career, and I feel like I'll be trying to.
Plant. I can't see a late round knockout by David Benavidez.
You know why I say Benavidez?
I say late round because Plant gasses out. Like he'll outbox him for probably for some rounds, and Benavidez don't like the movement, but he gonna slow down. He always slow down, and when he slow down, them hands is quick.
Yeah,
he gonna be touching him.
All I gotta say is this: Plant versus Uskatiki.
A lot of people don't even know who Uskatiki is. So please,
Plant versus Uskatiki, and David Benavidez ain't gonna give up like that. He gonna beat him down later in them rounds. He gonna beat him down. Uskatiki ain't had no more to give. Plant goddamn got the job done against Benavidez. He ain't getting the job done.
But Uskatiki had pop though. He could punch.
And Benavidez don't.
Benavidez is more of a combination puncher in my
opinion. That nigga got pop though. Come on now. That nigga got pop.
He could punch. But I think Uskatiki was a little bit harder.
That was a good tactic. That wasn't no easy one.
Khalid break you down. I mean, not Khalid, but Benavidez breaks you down over time and get you out of there, in my opinion. From what I've seen, I've just seen.
Well, see, he's strong enough to knock you out early, but then he still got late power too. Like after you seen the Darrell fight, he was getting, comboed up. You know what I mean? With the technical ability, but he stayed in there and found that knockout late round, and he still got that threat of hitting you with that energy early and just putting you to sleep. That's why it's a hard.
Hey, Boom! Look, that dude is white. He is not from Saudi Arabia. His name is Caleb, not Khalid, my nigga. Caleb Plant, nigga.
But
he is not goddamn Saudi Arabia.
You know who could fuck the whole game up at 168?
Oh.
Bivol.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
If he dropped to 168, it's over.
And he's small enough to do it too. He's small enough to do it too.
Yep. He gonna fuck. He'll fuck up the whole game.
Because
I don't see any of them guys beating Bivol.
But Bivol only wants to come down to fight Canelo. He don't want to come down for nothing else but to get a check.
I don't know. I'm just saying he could be unified champ at 168. He be
He said he want that WBO. He said he want that WBO with that Zerto fight right now.
You're gonna see 2020 look like it's gonna be a stack year, bro.
I think Bivol is the one issue that Canelo will have.
Yeah, buddy.
The scariest nigga up there to me, man, for real.
Who?
Why?
I think Bivol the scariest nigga up there.
Yeah, because of his feet movement. Quick.
Man, he's fast. He got the power, bro. He got the technical ability, and he's got monstrous pop. Like, I'm telling you, I don't think y'all niggas really understand how hard that nigga hit. He's a man. He's a dangerous motherfucker. If he hits you, you gonna wince.
He got feet, man.
You gonna spit blood. You gonna piss blood. Like, he's gonna hurt you.
He got
and
feet.
He got ability. Like, ability though.
Yeah, he got feet.
Got foot movement. He got everything, bro.
He fought already too. He done fought some names already too.
Canelo wants you to stand there. He gonna be moving and popping.
Yeah, ain't gonna be no Kovalev shit.
Yeah,
Bivol gonna put them things on him.
Yeah, he gonna heat him up.
He said Ron Boy Fresh is the best at 75.
Nah, I don't think so. I think Better Biev, if you stand there, he give you a problem. He cuts off the ring well, but he ain't cutting the ring off on Bivol.
I don't think Bivol beats him because Bivol gonna box his head off and that stiff ass motherfucking jab he gonna give him, and them combinations is gonna hurt. Better Biev ain't gonna be able to just push up on Bivol like that. Bivol gonna be able to move on him.
I think Canelo got a better chance against Better Biev than he do against Bivol because Better Biev stands there. And who's to say, I mean, and he's gonna avoid all them shots, them big shots that Better Biev throw, and he's gonna slip, catch him. I don't know if he stops him, but I see him having fun with Better Biev. But Bivol, he need him to stand still, and he ain't gonna stand still for him, and he's gonna be popping him in the process.
Ron Boy Fresh, I want you to go do this, Ron Boy Fresh. You go watch the fight with Better Biev and Enrico Colin. Enrico Colin won't nowhere near the boxer that Bivol is, but he had movement. And Better Biev went all the way to the 12th round with this motherfucker. Now, when that's Bivol in there, moving like that, but throwing them punches like Enrico Colin won't, no sir.
With pop and speed. With pop.
Damn right.
Your only way of beating Bivol is to catch him.
Yeah. But what is Bivol's defense like? We speaking on this offense.
Range.
He got good defense.
He knows how to fight you from mid-range. He know how to fight you inside. I'm telling you, there's not too many things I've seen that this kid can do. And you know what I mean? And what was it? The Smith Jr. fight. That nigga tried to make it as rough as he possibly could with him, and he couldn't fuck with him.
And the only reason he tagged him is because he got them long ass arms.
Right, like Bivol, I'm telling you, if Bivol touch you, he gonna make you respect him. That's what he bring to the table.
And Better Biev don't got them long arms, and neither does Canelo.
And that's what made Crawford so good, cause that goddamn gorilla arm nigga, that motherfucker reach. Listen, that motherfucker reaches a half inch longer than Jamal Charlo's, bro. Jamal at 160.
Yep.
Bud Crawford got a half an inch reach on Jamal Charlo. That motherfucker got gorilla arm. That nigga can scratch his ankle standing up, nigga. Straight up, bro.
Yo. Yeah, it's a fact, man. That's an inch longer than Floyd's. And Floyd didn't like fighting people with longer arms. You noticed that?
Yeah.
He'd always usually have the reach advantage on all the 147 pounders. For the most part.
That your jab better. I'm gonna tell y'all experience I have with sparring taller dudes. I spar a guy in my gym. He's hella taller than me. He's about 6'2", and he fights at 55. But he's long, he's rangy. I have a problem jabbing him. I'm a very firm believer in establishing my jab from the jump. I don't care if I'm boxing, kickboxing, it don't matter. I'm establishing my jab, and it is extremely hard to establish your jab against somebody that got a longer reach than you. Yep. Super hard to establish your jab.
Hard. Okay? That you got to go right to timing. You got to go right to timing because you just can't pump it out there like that. And and to prove my point about Floyd Mayweather. Come on, man. Conor McGregor was touching him because of his reach.
Yeah.
He thought for sure he was out of the way of them uppercuts, and he wasn't.
Right.
And he was
Conor
touching
McGregor was any type of boxer, he would have gave Floyd hell. If he was like a real boxer from the southpaw stance, because Floyd was literally just.
Mm-hmm. That's because he's a southpaw. That's what he come in there like with a southpaw. What either he's hurt, he goes into the high guard, or if you're a southpaw, he fights in the high guard. He won't do that wedge shit. Well, I call it the wedge, Philly shell. Yeah, he won't do the Philly shell if you're a southpaw, or if you hurt him, he'll switch right. He'll go right in the higher guard.
Here, it's just like right here, like boom left, boom overhand left, all night long. Like
he'll go into that when everything's working for him, when he's comfortable. Yep. Or if you're a righty.
I agree. Well, all right, fellas, we almost 3 hours in this camp. Got to shut it down. Thank you guys for sliding on. Thank you 1-2 for coming on. Thank you, D. Jeff, and as always, my boy, 2 hands. Fa. Thank you for sliding on, my brother. I'm gonna be hitting your lineup when I slide off here. If you busy, it's all good. I'll just catch you another time. But I'm finna hit your line so we can talk about the show for 2020. And as always, this is the Boxing Talk, the fear era. We was basically speaking on how fighters ain't trying to fight Bud Crawford, or they ain't trying to fight Canelo or whoever. We ain't trying to show no favoritism to Bud. We gonna get on Bud ass too. We ain't trying to be all Canelo fanboys. We on Canelo too. We ain't just gonna just shit on certain PBC fighters. We on everybody. Boxing over. So understand that if you are coming here thinking that you finna hear some bias shit for Crawford, wrong place. Think you don't hear some bias shit for AJ, you in the wrong place. This ain't for you. We giving everybody fire. Everybody. All right? UGC to the NBBC, we give everybody fire. So if you doing some fraudulent shit in boxing, you gonna get that fire. So for me us to you, man, I would like to say thank you for sliding on. Anybody got any closing thoughts? I'm gonna start off with 1-2, kid. I'm gonna go to D Jeff, and I'm gonna finish with 2 hands. So what you want to end with, 1-2? I'll let your boy.
Not much, man. Thanks for having me on DT3, 2 hands. Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. Go ahead, sub to them channels. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You guys enjoy your day. Thanks for having me on and giving me a platform to speak my mind and do your thing, fellas.
Respect, all right, brother.
Bro. D Jeff, what you got to say? Closing thoughts before you get out of here. What's going on, D? What's your closing thoughts, man?
Hey, man, DT3, much respect to you. Anybody in the chat who ain't subscribed, you need to go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. If you ain't been over to Mr. 2 Hands Up, you need to go subscribe right now. And you can subscribe to Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. But I'm going to tell you like this. If you don't want to hear the truth, don't waste your time pushing that subscribe button. Peace out.
What's up, 2 hands? What's your closing thoughts before we get up on out of here, man?
Always, man. Respect to the chat. Respect to the chat. Respect to the chat, though. There would be no me without y'all, though. If y'all want to subscribe to the real, y'all already know where to go. And as always, thanks for tuning in to the motherfucking show. 100.
And as always, it costs you nothing
to pay a nigga no mind. Know what it is.
All right, y'all.